I think we're good now. Reset. Okay, I'll give you a reset here. Where is the... Now, once I start playing, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tab in and out to reset. So you might be on your own once the game starts. If that ever happens, I don't know. At this rate, we might as well just go to lunch. I'd buy you all lunch, but that would probably fall through as well. So we're gonna get to Epic Games. We're gonna go to SnowRunner. We're gonna launch the game. Where's the game? Just launch the game. There we go. Avatar is gonna come out of hiding. There we go. And we're gonna try to have a good stream here. It's like way more effort than it should have. Oh, Poutine Queen, I completely missed your message. I'm so sorry. I'm having like chaos with the... my brain is used to seeing on the bottom, but it's easier for me to have the chat scroll from top to bottom. So special, like, if you guys have not followed Poutine Queen, you guys go and do that. I don't have a shout out for her. I'm so sorry. Well, it's not specifically just her. It's everybody. Oh shit, just copy. I don't want to purge the user. What the fuck? Streamlabs, please. This right here. That user. Good streamer. Excellent streamer. Within a group of other excellent streamers that I call Captain Streamer Planet. I didn't have a good thing lined up for that one, so I whatever was happened, whatever I said is what was said. Is the fantastic many. The fantastic many. This is why I do not do any kind of scripting for like movies. Right there. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick breather here. What is it with mornings? I can't. You gotta do a reset again? Yeah, that stupid thing is stubborn. So I'll do another reset if you need. Game widget here. I'm about to reset. I'm gonna do the reset thing. In 5, 4, okay. There we go. Reset game widget. Okay, there we go. All right. I have so many, look at these maps. All this DLC that I'll probably never get to because I'm trying to 100% Michigan with these stupid logs. It would probably behoove me to skip this until I get better truck later. Yeah. But I'm a stubborn pain in the butt. So I'm gonna try to do the thing. Somehow. So we have logs that we need to bring from one place to another. Those are the long logs. I gotta make a plan here. Medium logs, 3 of those. I can do a truck with long logs, and then another truck winched behind that one in order to... Did you just... Oh, okay, I saw L. I thought you had like figured out the powers of the reset. I'm like, that's amazing. I've never found that out. But it's just the program being stupid. Stupid program. Do the thing. Here. Oh shit, wrong button. Well, Poutine Queen is now spammed all of the chat. There we go. You see what I have to do to get cheese up there? My god. Timber at arm's reach. We gotta go over here. I'm gonna take this path today because that is the correct path to take instead of the other stupid path that I've been taking and then getting lost on. That goes there. That goes this way into the woods to there. Oh shit. God dang it. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to move the map and I moved my thing here instead. Let me lock all this stuff down so that doesn't happen again. Okay. All right. I didn't think it'd be so hard to play a game, but here we are. So this road kind of sucks. That's why we're gonna take it straight through there. I want to get the long logs over to there. I have a truck for that. Medium logs, I can get over here at the log station, so I'm not gonna take 2 trucks all the way to the long logs place and risk that misery again. So I'm just gonna do the single truck again, and this time we're gonna do good. We're not gonna suck. Repeat after me. I will not suck. Caterpillar, caterpillar, caterpillar. Chained 47. So this. Uh-oh. And this one here. Fuel consumption A plus, A minus, B plus. Basically the same truck. Only this one, less fuel. So we're gonna go with this truck. Deploy and sell are dangerously close to each other. I don't like that. I'm gonna customize the tires, which is I have been told. Chain is not so good for mud. Highway, off-road. I'm gonna go with these. I'm gonna go with these ones. We don't have any snow on this map. So I'm gonna go with those. This I'm gonna sell. Keep the money flowing. Cash flow, yes. I cannot believe it's been 43 minutes. I mean, most of that was setting up. So that's okay. I'm very grateful for the liquid cooling in the computer, otherwise it would be very loud. Are we good? I think we're good. I think that's it. I can proceed as normal. Whatever normal is for me. Gotta grab me this trailer thing here. Okay. Yeah, if you're done with the tic-tac-toe, that's my experience with the tic-tac-toe. It's good for a while, and then nah. I can draw the lines anytime. Oh, that's a big one. I need the log carrier rear, and then we should be good to get on up to get go. So yeah, the particular setting is actually in the better Twitch TV. Where am I going? Yeah, the better Twitch TV emote settings. They have like their own setting, and how they control how chat goes and scrolls is beyond me, but it works. So now I can just look down. You are fulfilled. I am happy. Yeah, it's tough. Like tic-tac-toe, it's basic game. It's one of those games, easy to learn if you're playing against a machine and just like, oh, look at me slamming into things. Cool. I might actually want to turn around and go back and repair, but that's, no. Baby. It's one of those things, if you're playing against a machine, it can be very frustrating. Stubborn game. Quite easy to... X. Quite easy to get deadlocked in that game. So we're gonna do some early streams. Okay. The strategist. I know how I said it was like an easy game to learn, like the basic principles, but those strategies are... I'm not of an appropriate level. I've not leveled up my life yet to learn those. The advanced... Hey, there goes that sign. That's a good sign. Flying through the air. I hope that the game doesn't start glitching out today. If I go first and the other person takes any corner, it's already over. Hold the middle. Oh, what the hell? We're gonna see if we can get this truck to the place in any kind of decent way. I think you know what? I keep fucking doing this. I don't want to keep doing this. Just So you don't forget, baby. Here. Perfect. Now remember. What do we cut on? You're simply reversing the truck. It's not that hard. Right into a pole. Thing has a turning radius of the sun. Yeah, I gotta make sure that I know where I'm going. I don't wanna... Wouldn't want to forget that again. God damn it. Like, I don't know how I keep missing that turn. Like, I take this route when I play this game. Let me see. I have to test something here in this game. Like, you go to see other people. Sometimes people go to see streams that are like, oh, wow, look how good this guy is. He's top of his class. Absolute top predator. And then you come here, and he's pushing the truck. Okay, I just wanted to test this bump right here to make sure that there's not a defect with the front of my car. If you run something into a wall enough times, it either breaks or it becomes strong to the wall. Just wanted to make sure that my truck was strong to the wall. We can move on now. Good strategy. I can teach you all about strategies that don't work. Like 5-minute crafts and stuff like that. I'm not dishing the 5-minute crafts. That's good, Crash. But I too will give you tips and tricks on how to spend time and effort to get subpar results. Something else just flew into the air. So I was just talking to Wifu. I'm like, you know, I need a game that's sporadic, that's crazy, has a bunch of random shit. And I'm kind of thinking maybe into the Fallout we will go. Like Fallout or Skyrim. Because that, like, just the game in and of itself, trying to play itself, like, just the game trying to run is haha funny. You get people come out of walls, they sit down on top of, like, tables, and just shit breaks. And so I need some, like, random game. And I think I might do that one. Yeah, I would take the course. Good sign. Nice road sign. Mack truck, giant truck versus stupid sign. Sign wins. Come on. Work with me, truck. Yeah, I would spend the waifu bucks on Paul. Paul teaches tic-tac-toe. And I would be the worst student in the class, and I'd be the only student in the class. And somehow I'd still be the worst student in the class. So far, the tires without the chains, it is a little better. A little better. I didn't expect that. Usually I'd be stuck immediately, like not moving at all. Free lesson. Like, how is it possible to learn this power? So you have to go first, and you have to make sure that they have a corner. Is it like a rush to get the center? Because I know the center can be like, I mean, if you have just a side, it's kind of limited on where you can go. But if you have a centerpiece, you can more or less kind of set it up. Where's my winch point? Let's make a new winch point. Diff lock turned itself off. Okay. I should learn like a different road here as well, since we're learning. All right. Teach me your way. Where's my water? First. There it is. Truck, please. There we go. Oh, also, I've changed the currency from previous. Waifu bucks to play like the gambling game and stuff like that. That's now, I think, waifu cred, I think. And then the actual, like, points, channel points are waifu bucks. There we go. No, I want to go the opposite way, truck. There we go. Yeah, pull through. Slogging, bogging, and jogging. Straight on through to the other side. To the other side, to the other side. So the reason I'm streaming days now is because I'm working nights. So that's kind of what I want my schedule to be. It's better in this room. Come on, truck. No, the other way. Other way, truck. Better to stream in this room. This room is nice and cool in the morning and gets hot at night. So this is a win for everybody because I don't have to have a loud fan on. Almost there, truck, please. Let me see if I can power through. Come on. Maybe the chains, taking off the chains was a bad idea. Could very well be a bad idea. No, that's exactly the opposite way I want to go. I've seen people do this, and this is like a real life tactic as well. Back and forth with the wheel. I don't know if I like these particular tires. I need like paddle wheels almost for this kind of stuff. Okay. This should get me the rest of the way up that I need to go. I'm gonna probably have to grab that other truck, the other truck, in order to... Well, we're still not... Okay, let's just put spinning tires. Damn. I know the predecessor to this game was called Spin Tires, but we don't need to be doing that in this game. We need good traction. Is my steering wheel broken? I feel like an odd piece of plastic that's not meshing with the other piece of plastic. There we go. That only took longer than it needed to. Just continual damage to the suspension of this truck continues. I'm too much of an impatient person to have to wait for stupid damage. Uh-oh. I think we're okay. Should be fine. Oh, look, he's playing it like a video game. Crashing into trees and shit. Tree took like minimal damage. I'm surprised that you know, I thought that was it. I thought we were gonna have to restart. Oops. And I thought the same thing there. How do you, the lesson fell through. Oh, wait a minute. Did you want me to open up the game? That might help to learn how to play a game if you have like the game opened up. Oh, damn. Stupid stump. What the hell? Like, take out the rest of the tree. Don't just leave it hanging there. Finish the job. Another wide turn. We're gonna get these logs there, and we're gonna do it much faster than before. Last time was an effort. It was literally an exercise in pain and suffering. Wrong turns, missed opportunities, passing up the road I needed to take like twice, 3 times. It was not a fun experience. This will be much more straightforward. I think what we'll do this episode is get all this log. I can speak. It's not well. We're gonna get all the long logs out of the way first. Because this is like the only place in this entire map, I think, is just that location for long logs. And you gotta haul these things all the way across the map. I'm gonna do you a solid truck. I'm gonna put you in a lower gear. Oh, you... Is that how you treat me? Alright, stay in automatic then. But if you just joined the stream, we're running trucks into trees. And generally breaking the game. I don't know how I find ways to break these games. I'm not even trying to break them. Sometimes they just break. So far this stream, we've had innumerable suspension damage occur, and also like a sign flip up into the air. I've only been playing this game for not that long. Maybe 20 minutes? About 20 minutes, something like that. But we're gonna get there. We're absolutely gonna get there. Go truck. Now this is the hard part about this, is that river crossing. Kind of sucks. It kind of makes me want to grab the other big caterpillar and just pull it across. But we're gonna get as much speed as possible. We're just gonna run through. That tactic has never worked before in the past. Much like Rapid Fire and Dragon Ball Z, but we're gonna try it again anyway. Nope, didn't work. Not at all. Not at all at all. Let's do this. Let's, instead of suffering, let's be smart about this, yeah? Let's go to the map. Oh, I have a waypoint system set up here, just in case I got lost. I wanted to make sure I didn't get lost. I can probably clear all those points now. Get the big boy truck. Get the truck that lets the game know that we're not messing around anymore. Where's my emote for that? I have an emote for that here somewhere. Hold on. Right there. I am serious now. Oh, what the hell just happened? Okay, so I'm gonna cue you guys in. The chat was stuck for the last 10 minutes. It was not moving. And I believe it to be the result of the better Twitch TV. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so the last thing that I saw, I have a strategy to win 100% of the time. Oh, wait, no, not that one. Where is it? I'm so sorry. Like my chat broke. I've missed so much. That's how you win. Okay. okay. Paul, so this is the last message that I saw. I saw, okay, here's how you play and win 100% of the time. And that's the last thing that I saw for the last 10 minutes. I have some reading to do. Take any corner. They must go to the other corner. I can't believe the chat did that. What the hell, chat? Not you, chat. My chat program. Chat itself. Join the class to learn the power of tic-tac-toe and then never showed up. Oh my god, you've been talking to me this whole time. And this, like, I just put in this emote and then the whole thing scrolled up. I'm like, you piece of shit. That, like, wiped out half of the chat. There were, like, a bunch of people in here and then they just left. I don't blame you guys. I don't blame you at all. That would have been my first decision, to just leave. This guy's wrecking shit. I don't trust him. All right, so now hopefully chat paused due to scroll. Why? Don't, this one. I need this. Exit. Leave. Okay. Go forward, truck. Oh, I have to use the pedal. Silly me. Oh, hold on. I have to set some audio settings too. I forgot about these. Completely forgot about this because this preset that I have it set to never sets itself by default, even though I told it to do default. There we go, a little better. Close this, close that, bring this up slightly. Oh, truck, what are you doing? Okay. Let's go. Let's go save the other truck. There we go. Yeah, I got weird stream things happening over here. I don't know what the deal is. My streaming routine, when I start to stream now, this is like the routine that I have to do. I gotta get my phone so I can hear to make sure that the audio gremlins didn't come out in the middle of the night and change a bunch of my settings. I then have to, while I'm setting that up, I have in the background, Streamlabs is uninstalling. After it uninstalls, I have to reinstall it. I'm very grateful that it keeps all these settings like on a cloud-based thing somewhere so that I don't have to completely set everything up, but I do have to remove it from Windows and then reinstall it. Otherwise the bitrate streams down at like, oopsie daisies. That's fine, truck is fine, everything's good. Bitrate is like locked to somewhere under 3000, which if you don't know, trying to stream 1080 60p 1080p 60 frames a second at 3000 is like muddy water. So I gotta reinstall that and then I can get decent bitrate. After that, I have to change some audio settings that keep defaulting back to original defaults. And then after about that 20 minutes of slogging around, then I can actually stream if something else doesn't break. And that is not, we're not covering like the Nord VPN issue thing. Did my chat seize up again? Okay, there we go. No, I didn't flip yet. I'm trying my hardest. Waking. Gotta read up on that. Waking was in here too. Like, look at like our Ardino escaped. All this Pokemon stuff has happened. I think I might, if the chat's just not gonna scroll, I might have to just put chat back the way it was. Chat paused due to scroll. It's not paused. Click that. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. Shit. That's like so many things have happened. And that's not to mention like the avatar thing. To set that up, I have to turn off NordVPN. There goes that sign again. I have to turn on my chat, my avatar program. And then I can turn VPN back on. And Nord breaks so many incredibly things, just like completely destroys everything. No. I did see the chat. I went back and reread it real quick. Oh, god damn it. Hey guys, remember when I put out all of those stupid points? The points still didn't work because I missed the road again. Not this time, game. Not again. I will not be doing that again. I refuse. Turn. My phone. What are you doing, my phone? I have to restart my phone. What is it doing? Phone is old. I understand that. Phone is a little broken. Not a lot. Just slightly broken, Stan. Phone is only just slightly broken. It's got like, I took it into like most phones, like most of the Samsung phones. Oh, please, phone. Fuck, stop making out with the guardrail. Just go forward. It's like rubbing its face all over the guardrail. Most of these phones are somewhat waterproof. And I took my phone, like, it wasn't even direct water. It was just like in the humidity of a moderately warm shower, not even a hot shower. And the next thing I know, there's like a giant big blob of dead pixels on the side of my screen. I'm like, damn it. And then another one occurred on the opposite end of the screen. Can you guys type one thing in chat? If you are chat and you can hear, type a thing, anything. Could be the funny number. I would recommend not putting like the credit card numbers or the wacky digits on the back. That probably don't put any of those things on the stream. But if you want to say like poopy or something like that in the chat right now, that would be fine. Because I think the chat just fucking froze again. Meaning I'm gonna have to look at a different screen, which is completely invalidated the reason as to... Okay, there we go. Those are very specific numbers. Maybe not. Okay, so it is working. Yeah, I don't know. My tools that I've been given, that I have sought out that work for others, don't seem to be working for me sometimes. I saw that. Okay, good numbers. Like, I don't want to be the guy that sits here for like 5 hours and I'm like, oh, I forgot to hit like stream or something like that. No one was here because nothing was here. Stupid signs. Get that sign out of the way. Slam into that thing. There you go. Oh, not that button. This button. X. So this truck is generally good with getting across this here river. No, I saw the tic-tac-toe strat. You have to... Let me see. I can... Yep. Okay, right here. This is not a touchscreen. I get so used to touchscreens. So you got to... Alright. Here we go. We're gonna redo this strat here. Here's how you play and win 100% of the time. You go first and take any corner. I'm gonna move this particular object here that I have. I'm just gonna hold this. Alright, here we go. Okay, here's how you play and win 100%. This is strategy by Paul0107. This is legit strategy. Okay? You guys listen to the strategy. You'll go far. Okay, listen. You go first and take any corner. They must take other corner. If they take anything other than a corner, it will always end in a stalemate. Okay, so you make the guy take the corner. If he doesn't take the corner, you threaten him on, you threaten his, ability to order out anytime. You tell him you can't order out anytime. If you don't take a corner. So once he takes the corner, oh, stupid chat box, come here. Oh, I missed it. My chat broke. What the hell? Okay, so they must take another corner. Remember, you threaten up to and possibly including physical violence, but it probably won't get that far. And then once they take a corner, you take another corner, and then you look at them in the eyes. You just like glare. You like this. You go, And then, okay, so now here's where it matters. They will block you, but that's all a part of your master plan. Or your master plan, in this case. We're learning your master plan. Every time we play the tic-tac-toe also, you have to reference him and be like, Paul sent me. When they're like in defeat. So after that, you take the final corner and have a straight line. A line straight down and a diagonal line. And this is what we call in chess as the skewer. They're screwed if they do and they screwed if they don't. And no matter where they block you, always win. That's how you 100% of the time. And this is your guys' free lesson. Remember to follow Paul. You need to follow him. Oh, look, there's a Shedinja. I'm gonna get it for Wifu. And I too will attempt the Shedinja. Okay, now that we've scared off literally everybody, only the real ones remain. Man. Guys, remind me. I need you guys to remind me. Oh, you son of a bitch. Fucking Shedinja. But now that it's nighttime and our dude is cold and hungry and alone and probably sobbing uncontrollably inside of this truck, we will now continue. 4 gallons a minute. Can you believe that? Every minute. So what is gas prices now? Where I live, it's just gone back down to $5. Above $5. So you're paying $5 every minute to run this truck. At least. Diesel prices are more expensive, actually. I don't know the Pokemon commands. Did you? I'm assuming you did like the Poke Start and all that. Oh god damn you, chat box. When I say chat, usually when I'm saying like I'm mad at chat, it's not you, chat. It's not the chat members. It is the physical software, which is kind of a paradox. You don't really have physical software. I mean, technically, if you have like a CD or something, I don't know. That's software media. But enough. Streamer, I choose you. Take the truck across the river. V. There. Go. Go. Yeah. There we go. This is our rate at which we will become success. So if this is like a hydraulic system for all the wheels, is there technically a diff lock? How does that work? Game, what the fuck? Whoa. Scaring me here a little bit, game. I don't know if this other truck's even on. I don't know if I care either. Dangerous water level. Massive truck. Let's put the intake at the bottom of the truck. Yes. Oh, definitely. I'll see you later, Paul. You have a good time. Enjoy. I don't know if you went on vacation yet, but you enjoy that vacation. Turn on engine on winch to oh. It was off. I was brute forcing this thing across the river. I don't know why I decided to play this game today. I just did. Where we pick up the logs. Good. Oh, and 4 sleeps. Gotcha. 3 days, 4 sleeps. I wish I could get 4 more sleeps. I woke up early to the sound of a ringing phone. 2 minutes later, Wifu's alarm rang, and I was like, I might as well get up. But yeah, I hope, I don't know where you're going, but you guys, you have a good vacation. I'm gonna try to be good. Maybe I'll play more War Thunder. I saw somebody playing this morning. Tanks. He was good. He was really good. And I thought maybe I'll play some of that. But my schedule today, unless somebody has something they want to see, if they have like an absolute urge, like streamer, I need you to do this, which I probably will. If I have the game, more than likely, and you want to see it, then yeah, I'll probably stream it. I'm at the point of my game playing existence where I don't really care what game I'm playing. I'll probably play anything, at least for a little while. The Mortician game, I might have to take a while to come back to that. It's a little repetitive and not as spooky as I would have liked. I might have just been missing all the little jump scares and whatnot, which I absolutely, positively, without a shadow of a doubt, probably did. Come on, truck. Let's just pull this thing to the other thing. Oh, you know what? This is gonna take longer than I want it. So this truck, I'm gonna recover this truck. I'm going to retain this truck. And then I'm gonna go, there we go. And then I'm just gonna get into the other truck. Get into the truck. Okay. Yes. There we go. Turn on your lights. Turn on your lights. So you can see. Like, I don't do too much driving at night. I try to avoid it. You know, people are tired. I'm tired. Can't see good. Not good visibility. It's you got a couple of things working against you when you drive at night, which is why I prefer to not do that. However, if I have to, sometimes I forget to turn the lights on. It's like anymore, the lights are automatic on most of these cars. Like newer cars, you just set it to auto, and it's got like a little sensor, that will turn on the lights when it's time to turn on the lights. But some of like the older cars, like I take off, I'm like, oh man, it's kind of dark. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to turn the lights on. Stupid, turn them on. So I do. And then I'm like, oh, I can see. So my goal in this game today, since this took 2 hours last time, I'm trying to make it so that it won't take that long this time. And so, I wish to possibly do this in less time than last time. Like, let me see how long. We're at 40 minutes in already. I don't know how long it takes normal people to do this. Probably not 40 minutes. But I want to get this log there, and then that will count as having played this game today. And then I can say that I'm done. I also have to cut up yesterday's stream. It's like a solid 5.5 hours of a single file. So I need to split that file up between the art and the other thing that I did. Stop engine. Okay. The mortuary game. And then once I split that up, then I can upload it. But I kind of want to wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a big day for anybody who hasn't heard. Stream is getting an upgrade. Specifically, my internet is getting a big upgrade. Why is somebody calling me now? I cannot. Please, I'm on duty. I'm supposed to be sleeping. Instead, I'm entertaining the masses. Leave me alone. I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt to pick up the phone for this dude. Let me go ahead and pick up the phone for this dude real quick. Okay, well, there we go. Long conversation about a lock. I'm like, this thing isn't working, just cut it off. I hate that when that happens. Like you want to fix things and the things like kind of refuse to want to be fixed. And so you're like, piece of shit thing, just work. Sometimes it doesn't work, so you gotta replace it. All right, local map, international. Run this truck. I'm hoping for a relatively shorter stream for this. I have other games that I kind of want to stream. I'm debating on whether to get into Apex today or not. And feel the wrath, you know, so to speak. You see this? Very misleading pathway that says, oh yeah, I'm good pathway. I don't think it's a good pathway. We're gonna try it. I haven't taken this route in years. Like not in-game years, like actual years. Like I first played this game, I took that route, and then I went on to other maps, and I haven't really taken this route before, so I don't really remember it. I remember one way being worse than the other. Oops, hit that button again. Woke up all the birds. Lots of trees. Well, this road got wrecked, huh? I think I need a better steering wheel. This thing is not quite working too well. I want the Gligar. Go for the Gligar. Pokemon! I need to do the all-wheel drive. I'm already stuck. Holy shit. Wow, if that's my introduction to this road, this is gonna suck. Wow, really? I wonder if I should like wait to do like get better trucks before I do any of these missions. I know Solo Blade, he's got some good trucks that he runs. And I only have a couple maps worth of trucks, so I'm not that far into the game. Right. And it's nighttime. My favorite time of day. Can't see nothing. Wow, can't see anything. Okay, there we go. Oof. Yeah, if this is the way that this is gonna go, maybe I should have taken the other route. The devil you know, huh? Versus the one that you haven't been on in years. Game, what are you doing? Computer, please, work together. It's like keeps lagging. Fine, Gligar, live your best life out there somewhere. I don't care. Do what you gotta do, Gligar. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through here, chat. Like the long, arduous misery that is this game sometimes. We might. I know there's another road kind of on the other end of this segment of map that had like some pinch points between some rocks. Ooh, is this, I think I remember, it's either this road or the road next to it that has Oh boy, hey, look at that. That's some, ooh. Testicular torsion, a little bit. Hurt me. I now remember why I hated this road. And absolutely, I should have went the other way. A little late for that now. Gotta gingerly... just be real ginger. Not cinnamon. Gotta be real ginger. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ooh, man. Victory honk. What is all over the steering wheel? There's like rice or something. What is this? It's like white smuts. I don't know what that is. Place, horn. Very delicate. I should not have taken this way. This is such a bad route to take. And then I see like Solo Blade. He takes routes like this all the time. And it's completely fine. Yeah, this is that point. This is that spot I was talking about. Yeah, when you hear that, that means truck is... every single winch point. Oh my god. Okay, I can't. Hold on. I cannot with this stupid... I don't do the thing. The trucker waited until morning. Not that one. Back me out, Scotty. Pull me out. I think this was the worst of it. So if I can get past this point here, and it's stupid because it forces you that way. Like you want to turn the other way, but you can't turn that other way. Because if you turn that other way, it's gonna do weird stuff. Let me try a different tactic. Please, game. Oh my god. Stress game. First thing in the morning, just about supper time. He flipped the truck right over and he started to unwind. Okay. I don't know how to recover from this situation. Might be it. Okay, stop the truck. Let's do this. This is why I never take that road. I'm like, oh, I haven't taken that road in a while. And this is exactly the reason why. Exactly. Where was the other one that I had? Not that one. Tetra. Give me the Tetra. Get me with a nice, oh, this kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to take one of those other trucks over. Maybe this one? Do this one. Sell that. I mean, okay, yeah. Sell that. Get rid of that. Yep. It's probably free, right? Yeah, it's free. Not the loading crane. We need the bigger crane. Nope. Yes. Okay. Let's go and try to rescue this poor stuck truck so that I don't have to cut my losses and restart this hour-long now mission. This is why you never take that road. Yes, early stream. Oh shit, truck. It's okay. Everything's good. Yeah, early stream today. This week I'm technically working nights. We got through the weekend, which was the hardest, absolute hardest part. That's the part where you like 2 days kind of by yourself, taking care of most of half of this state. I cover like several thousand square miles if we had to look it all up. Uh-oh. Truck, you're okay. You're fine. It's just a little punch to the nose. But yeah, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Working nights. Duty's okay. The problem with duty is night. If nothing goes wrong, you're generally okay. You can just sit on the computer, take like your training courses, do admin work, stay at home. If stuff goes wrong, you could potentially have to drive like hundreds and hundreds of miles at night, somewhere way out in seclusion. Sometimes not in seclusion, sometimes in like bad areas. Most of the places that are bad areas are like marked that they're bad areas, so you can kind of get away with being like, no, I'm not going there at night. Whoops. But yeah, it's just the schedule change. It's not too bad. It's like 3 or 4 times a year. Kind of one of those necessary evils. But not too bad so far. Yeah, I know. It's so you always knock on the wood. Say your prayers beforehand. Because once it happens, it's, you know, what happens, happens. I've been pretty... Oh. Truck is dead. Do I have the autonomous winch? Maybe by chance? No, I don't. So guess what we get to do? We get to get another truck to help this truck so that we can help the other truck. Just keep throwing, like, I remember specifically as a kid getting my ball stuck up in the tree. Like baseball, whatever, stuck up in the tree. And I'm like, just keep throwing balls at it. Man. What other big fuck off truck can we send? I haven't done this truck in a while. Let's send yet another truck. Right? And like more often than not, if you don't have a trailer, it's fine. You just delete the load, start again. If you have a trailer, you gotta go rescue the trailer, otherwise it's just like money sitting there. Man. This reminds me of like the big thing when I was a kid, the Thomas the Tank Engine, right? The episodes, you know that somebody had gotten injured when they take like the breakdown train, and they gotta like take James or Thomas or whoever, and they just like put him back on the track because he like crashed. Those were cool episodes, and like the little song that went with it, that was like my favorite song. It was like dun dun dun. And it's always interesting to me how, yeah, just bouncing around. How you remember stuff as a kid, and then you go back and listen to it, and you're like, oh, it's completely different from how I remembered it. So let's go pick up the truck so that we can go pick up another truck. Maybe I should just retain that truck and use this truck. I might do that. But I'm going to flip this other one first, because what's going to happen, as fate would have it, is this one, I'm going to pass the other one and be like, don't worry, I got this. And then this truck too will also flip, and then I will have no other truck nearby in which to flip. So I will have to rescue that truck with yet another truck. Oh shit. It's okay, just a light tap on the bumper. I guess I could have just recovered it and drove it back over here, huh? That's no fun. That's no fun. Gotta use your imagination sometimes. Truck, I swear to God, if you flip over now, I'm gonna have some words. No, truck is kind of stuck. All right. How do we want to tackle this scenario? We got all these trucks over there. Like, I've seen, like, our local power company. They have pretty big trucks. And sometimes they take them into places that I'm like, how in the hell did you do that? And they, like, get them in, they get them out. Sometimes over roads that appear to be like cliffs. All right, let's see if I remember how to work this thing. Crane, 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 crane. Haven't used this in years, like real life years. No, not that. This does have a crane mechanism, yeah. Operate, activate anchor, okay. Crane mode, see, got it. Okay. Nope. So what is my plan? What tactic do I... Oh, I'm running it into the thing. Boss is gonna be pissed. Shit. R and F. Okay. Yep, no. Did you see those sparks? That was cool. Once again, boss is gonna be pissed. I'm gonna try one of these maneuvers. Lift lower, C. Oh, look at that. Kind of working. Just jostle. Jostle the truck. Yeah. Okay. And now we're gonna cheat. Detach. Okay. Exit the mode. Where's the exit? Num 0. I don't want to num 0. Just escape. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave this running. And then I shall switch over to this truck. You good, truck? I really wish that this was like an attachment for the other one. Okay. We got decent enough. Just change truck again. You can, there you go. Back to normal. Turn off the engine. And then just wait here while this one attempts to not fall over again. Perfect. Man. All this for a load of logs. I should have absolutely gone the other way. I should have absolutely, definitely gone the other way. The little victories, though, am I right? You gotta have them little victories sometime. Brooksish escaped. I don't even know how to properly pronounce your name, Brooksish. Brooksish. I'll call you B. Do not do that again. Do not flip over again. I will have 0 tolerance for any truck that flips over again. Is Waking still here? I think Waking missed it. He wanted me to flip a truck. Uh-oh. Just nice and slow. Remember? Gingerly bring it through this pathway. See, sometimes there's a reason people don't go certain directions. I don't usually go this direction like ever. Years ago now, in real time, when I first started playing this game, I was like, I'm never gonna go this way again. And here I am, years later, going this way. Because, LOL, it can't be that bad. It absolutely can be that bad. I wish I had, like, another controller for, like, crane stuff. That's as far as out as that goes. Sorry, truck, I forgot that you have exhaust pipes there. Did I just destroy those exhaust pipes? Nah, he's good. It good. Ooh. This is like... I'm at a mechanical disadvantage. Whoa! This is how you see those videos of like the cranes and stuff flipping over. It's people doing what I'm doing. I thought there was another anchor point like in the back. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do cheats here a little bit. Just restore everything. Nope. This is a valid maneuver. Okay. B. Activate anchor. Change suspension mode. Take this. R and F. Oopsie, whoopsie doopsie. And then just kind of... Oh, it's very stuck. Very stuck. I don't know how we're gonna be able to do this. Chat yacht. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. I just needed to jostle it in just the right way. I'm gonna change trucks now to change trucks. Release it to proceed. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, you happy? Happy, game? Stop the engine so we're not wasting all the gas. Is it? I'm not sure. This is why I don't go this route. I went this route anyway. Why? Self-defeat. Come on. Come on, just jostle it. Just a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! Fuck you! Eat shit, tree! I am gonna come back and chop that tree down. That road sucks. I cannot believe I did that. I'm so glad that somebody was here to witness that. The little victories. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me over here. You watch. Alright, truck. I should not have taken off the chains. Someone had said that the chains are not good for the mud. They might be, I don't know. Please, just pull. Don't destroy young sapling. Right here. This is a trick like I learned from real life. Up in the mountains on one of those, remember when I was telling you that sometimes you have to go out at night? Sometimes I gotta go out at night. This was one of those nights. Just rained. Horrible road. Didn't even take the right road. I took like a different path. I had to, it involved having to cut the corner's lock off. I didn't even know. I thought it was the exact same lock that we used. And it was dark, so I couldn't tell. And I brought it home and I'm like, well, you know, I put another lock on there and I look at it, it says corner's lock. I'm like, fuck. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh. And so, yeah, that was one of those nights. Went like different routes. Didn't take the right route because no instructions. Instructions unclear. Proceeding anyway. Went a route that nobody has been on. Overgrown path. I couldn't see anything. Pitch black, super fog. Middle of the night. Slight drizzle. I can feel the truck sliding sideways. I'm next to a cliff. I'm like, Am I gonna die? Did not die. I called my wife. Called Wifu. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna have good signal here in a minute, but if I'm not home in like 5 hours, you know, one of those phone calls. And so I finally get to this stupid location up on a hill. Got stuck a couple times. I had to usually, I had bald tires. I couldn't do anything. Everything's wet, muddy. I had to get like a running start up this hill. Probably destroyed my suspension. The truck was never right after that until I got the suspension replaced, like the shocks and stuff. And then I come to find out I don't have the right part. So I got to go 20 miles somewhere else, different direction, come back down a different path, because if the hell if I'm taking that path again. Shit. Let's see what's gonna happen here, chat. This is why I don't take this road anymore. And then go back up the correct way, where the guys are like the guys originally, there were some guys there that are like, we don't know anything about a road that way. Better go the different way. I'm like, great, thanks. Come to find out that that was the right road. It would have saved me a lot of trouble. But I took a different path the second time than I was supposed to. It was still a little bit better than the other one. Way better than the other one, I should say. And so I get up there, new part breaks. Like on the way up there, I took like a shorter road. It was the right road. Technically not quite entirely the right road. Okay. We're just gonna slide down here. It was like some kind of an old fire trail for like fire trucks and stuff. I'm slipping. Like it's a series of switchbacks. There, yeah, that's a nice thick one. Perfect. Series of switchbacks which I cannot stop because the truck is sliding down slippery slope. And that's what I learned right there. This is the part of the story I was getting to, that it's better to be off of the path a little bit and have at least half of the truck on like some grass or something, because that holds way better than just like slippery mud. I was never so happy to see grass in my entire life than this moment. But again, I got up there. Part was like broke, or I didn't put in the part quite right. It's like this card, right? It's like a computer card-ish kind of a thing. Imagine like a box on a rack where it has like cards that you slide in and out in the front. And it was part of like a microwave setup. So I had to first plug in the microwave cable, and then I can slot the card in. Otherwise, if you slot the card in and then plug that cable in, it blows the card. And I, you know, middle of the night, it's 2 a.m. Haven't slept. Forgot that fact. Didn't know. Now I know. That's how you learn. So I came down. I'm like, well, guys, like I literally left. It was 11 that night is when it happened. And then by the time I came back home, it was like sun was coming up. So that was a long night. That was a miserable night that got nothing done. And then the next dude was like, oh yeah, I just went up there real quick. Because he knew the right way. I didn't know the right way. The right way later, somebody showed us the right way to get up there. And it took like 5 minutes. And it was easy. I did not know the right way. I was cast out into the world. I literally had to just use like Google Maps because I couldn't see any kind of a road. I had to hope that my GPS was accurate because I couldn't even see out the window. The fog in the middle of the night, it was like literally I couldn't see 2 feet in front of the truck. I had to keep getting out and checking to see if I was still on like pavement or anything. I wasn't on pavement most of the time. It was just like this basically. But it was a good story. Don't ever want to do that again, ever in my entire life, ever, never. I would rather do it 100 times in this game than to do that in real life again. That sucked. So I gotta make a right, or left, sorry. Yeah, I've been in some hairy situations. I don't know if you heard like the other story. Just like beginning of this year. Almost had to spend a night up at the top of a mountain, like It's not like a road, it's like an off-road service path. Truck stuck in the snow. Called the wife. I had barely enough signal because I was literally like an eighth of a mile. But I'm not gonna walk it at night because there's like literally bears. People see bears and shit up there. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay in the truck if that happens. Take a nice nappy. I mean, there was like no physical, you know, risk to me. Like, yeah, I had plenty of gas. You take plenty of gas before you go up there. And whatnot. I had some food. I had like snacks, water, all that good stuff. So I wasn't like at risk of dying. It was more of like, now I have to spend the nights in the truck. Like real posh, you know. I'm like, I'd rather come home and get a good night's sleep and try to tackle this issue tomorrow. Which I did. Eventually got out. I had to winch myself up. It was stuck in like a kind of a rut. It was like an embankment and then back down and then back up again, but there was snow there, and there was like a branch kind of keeping the truck where, you know, where it was. So I see, every time I see this tree, I take a picture of it. I like wave to it. I literally, like, it's the stupidest thing in the world. I literally stop right there on the path every time I go up there. I roll down the window. I'm like, hey tree, how are you doing? Thank you for saving my life that night. Even though my life was not at risk, I thank you anyway. So that's my little tree friend now. Such a Bob Ross thing. Such a Bob Ross thing to do, but I do it, you know. And I kind of feel bad. It's still got like this spot on the bark where the winch kind of dug in a little bit, and I feel real bad about that. You know, but Tree is still good. Tree is doing great up there. He's living his best tree life. I was able to winch up just enough to get some rolling momentum to go back up and over the hill. This truck was like decked out with all kinds of lights and cool shit. So I had like the back lights on. I couldn't see out the back window. I had like a camper shell on the back with all the stuff. Porygon 2. Hold on. I will stop for Porygon 2. Porygon 1 was cool. Waifu was like, she caught a Machoke yesterday, but her and 2 other people caught it too. It's like, what, did we rip apart the Machoke? Is the Machoke dead? Do we each have like a third of a Machoke? I mean, no, everyone gets a full Machoke. Magic. But you believed about the part about the Pokemon, the mythical creature getting into the Pokeball, yeah? LOL. That's how all of my imagination stories were dashed as a child. Come on, Mom. It's cool. So, yeah, once I got unstuck, I was able to roll back down the hill backwards in snow for about an eighth of a mile until I found an appropriate spot. It's like, it's not a wide path. Like, you think of roads and stuff like that. This is not paved road. This is not good road. This is road where the ice and the snow have melted, refrozen. If you get fresh powder, you have like half a chance of it sticking to the tires, and, you know, like sticky road is good road. Ice and sleet is slide all over the place road. Like, I was stupid to have even gone up there. Let that be a lesson to somebody. If you don't think you can make it up a hill, I had 4-wheel drive lifted truck. Good tires, not the tires like I had in the previous example. Nice. I had good tires. And even that did not get me out of snow. Just barely. And I was almost there, but in reality I drove the thing later, and I would have never made it. The next time I went up there was like a couple days later with a snowcat, which is a giant tractor with like, it's basically a tank. It is literally a tank, and even that had a little bit of trouble pulling me up. I have a video of it if anybody wants to see it after I get this log over there. It's also on the Discord. I think it's on somebody's Discord. Come on. No, wrong button. But yeah, we did get up there finally. And even with all that, we still got stuck a couple times. There were like trees that were down. We had to like cut through some fallen trees and stuff. There had been a giant snowstorm basically, which is why we were even up there to bring like a generator up to the location so that the power could be restored. There was already a generator up there, but it's like a permanent generator, and it was starting to run low on propane. Same propane tank, which, by the way, almost blew my buddy's face off, because when somebody was working on it at some point somewhere, they had drilled a screw like directly into the tank, which you're not supposed to do for, you know, obvious reasons. And it was for like the fuel, like the fuel sensor, the level gauge, which you're supposed to just be able to, it's magnetic, right? So you're supposed to just put it on the side of the tank, and it stays there. It has like some mounting screws. You don't drill into the tank. Well, some genius drilled into the actual tank. Where am I going? I still gotta go this way a little ways. And so when they went to remove the screw that should have been just like mounted on the side, it made like a hole in the tank. There was already a hole. It was just plugged up by that screw. What am I doing? And so, like, high pressure propane, they got burned, but it was not chemical burns, it was frost burns. Because rapidly decompressing propane is very, very cold. Because when, like a gas or usually it's a gas, can't really compress or decompress liquids enough to, you can do it a little bit, I think, but not enough for this. So the rapidly decompressing propane, when something decompresses, it gets really cold. And so that was like right there. It shot out of the side of the tank, like 30 feet, something like that. And their hands were like right in the way. So they got like some frostbite burns. They're doing okay now, but you know, still, it's not fun. I'm almost gonna run out of fuel here. I have another trailer set up over here for just this reason. So I think we're gonna make it. And then the next one, I don't have to take long logs over here again. I can take the medium logs. That should be easier to do. Holy shit, we actually made it. He says. But yeah, those are some of my stories. Cool stuff that has happened. Not so cool. Maybe in hindsight. But not cool to have to live through some of these things. Some of these things suck. Good life lessons though. Alright, how are we gonna... I need to fill up trailer dude. Refuel. And now I need the maintenance trailer to me. Yes. Good. This is why I left that trailer here. Portable gas station. Need to hydrate. This is a wonderfully beautiful game as long as the bitrate is good. Which I think hopefully it is. Aiming at a decent bitrate from what I understand. I don't know how high of a bitrate one is allowed to stream on Twitch. But once that new internet gets here, it should be much better. Lumber mill. Okay, just right there. Perfect. Could probably cut out at around 3 or 4 today, which is like, what, 6 hours or so? To get some kind of sleep today. Just in case stuff goes awry tonight. Yeah, new internet, finally. They had like another plan, like it's 300 down, which they've been improving, I guess. Like originally it was 120, then 220, and now it's 320, but the upload speed is still 12 megabytes a second, which is like the entire bandwidth that I have to stream. So if anybody's doing anything else, it kind of just jacks it up. That's what they don't tell you. When you go to look for internet, make sure you know what the down and the up is. Because they're like, yeah, 300 down. Yeah, but the upload is like a pinched pipe. Which is fine if you're just like watching TV, watching movies, watching YouTubes, that's fine. If you have any kind of like upload of any kind that you need to do, either for work or for, like you say, you gotta put a video up online. It takes forever. Like, I gotta leave. Like, it'll literally save me money probably in the long haul for just in electricity of having to leave this big behemoth computer on. Hold on, I need to make a wider turn and turn the lights on because I have to like leave the computer. Right now I have Charter, Spectrum Charter, which was fine for the longest time. It's what I basically grew up with. I remember going from dial-up to Charter, and it's just like from 56K dial-up modem is to like a cable connection is, you know, wondrous for my baby brain. But, you know, as stuff, oh boy, oh man, I'm just gonna a little back up here, hold on. But as stuff improves and you have to have faster internet, then you need the faster internet. Like, as long as I've remembered, it's always been 12 up. And this is like 15, probably 20 years, something like that. I think we got it in like early 2000s. But we're going to Frontier finally, because we're out of a condo. We're in like another place that actually has it. So Fios. And I'm like, we can get something similar. We can get 500 up, 500 down, which is, not, I guess, not similar. It'll be better in every way. For less than what we're paying now. I'm like, yes, absolutely. And then I saw the medium plan, which was a gig up and down. I'm like, yes, that. And then I saw the other one, which was 2 up and down. And you know, like the meme where the guy's like, oh, like that, right? I'm like, yeah. And then I saw the price was like 130. I'm like, the second option it is. Yes, absolutely. So a gig up and down is plenty. That's like our locations that we use for work is based. That's what it is. We have either that, sometimes they're less. What we're upgrading to now is actually like 10 gigs, some of these circuits. So I'm like, holy shit. So that's it's gonna be gig up, gig down. I'm not gonna have to wait all day for stuff to like transfer. Like, it's like literally hours. Like, okay, well, I gotta upload to YouTube now. That's why I had been doing straight direct Twitch, from Twitch to YouTube, which is so much faster. But then I'm like, the bitrate, sometimes the bitrate's poor and it captures that because that's what's on Twitch. And I have like the better file that I download locally just in case. I've been bitten so many times streaming and not having the file because something has happened. Whether it be me, you know, deleting the VOD by accident beforehand, like while I'm streaming. That has happened. And then I have no VOD. It's like, that's just, it's gone. Yes, fiber. So it's fiber straight to the house. It's the Charter is fiber, but only to a point. They have like a hub somewhere like blocks away, maybe miles away, and then it's cable, which is copper. There's certain losses that are associated with the you know, copper losses, and so it's not as good as, you know, light speed. Literally light speed. That's what we all use at work. We don't use anything anymore. We used to have like T1 connections, and I think they were recently upgraded in certain spots where like, what is it? There's an island off the coast that had like a T1 connection, but I think now it's either microwave or fiber. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be like imagine, what can I do to compare this to? Like the old style telephones, right? Where you'd have like hissing, like if anybody even remembers the old school telephones, just the wireline connections, like hissing. Sometimes things would be all garbled. Like an old school TV, there you go. Like antenna TV. I know they did like some DTV stuff, but that's almost as bad, if not worse. Because now you have blocks and then it freezes. Whereas the old school TV, you'd have like static and you could still kind of see and hear. But think of it that, and then think of like cable TV, where you have like a clear connection. That's basically the difference between like the cable and the fiber. It's less analog and more digital, so you don't have to rely on stuff. It's actual data packets being sent instead of just signal. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I'm gonna dump this trailer off, and we're gonna reset and do it again, but we're gonna go to another closer location. I like to do the farther away stuff first so that you can feel the pain earlier. The only problem with that in this game is if something were to happen, if you were to like lose a save file or something like that, then you've kind of wasted that much. Like if the mission resets, I should say, then you've wasted some time. Which, I mean, you waste the time anyway, so whatever. Is what it is. Gonna sell that off. I'm gonna recover this. Some people drive all the way back. Who wants to drive back? You guys want to recover, or you want to drive back? I don't care. I'll do either one. I'll start driving until I hear from chat. I'm gonna recover. Fell off the thing. Whoopsie. Oopsie whoopsie. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it sounds safer. Like, I can recover anytime now that I don't have any of the stuff. I can recover. Let's see. What am I doing? Leaving the garage. I'm gonna actually pick up these other trucks here. Let me do that before I forget. And like, where did my truck go? I've run into instances in this game where if you don't, like, without a doubt, every time I stop playing the game, I take them back to the garage and retain them because sometimes they get lost. I had a DLC truck that did that. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. And I couldn't find it. And finally, I was like searching online, I was searching everywhere to see if there was any kind of a way that I can get this truck back. Because the DLC trucks, you can't just go and buy another one. That's like given to you in the DLC, and you can't. If you lose it, that's tough luck. Restart the game. Kind of didn't want to restart the game. So if anybody else has that similar issue, if you open up, let me show you real quick. Everything should stay the way it was. No, don't completely exit the game. Just go back to the menu. Damn. All right, hold on. Reopening game. Game, come back, please. Please, I didn't mean it, please. Game. It's coming. Ah, man, I hit exit instead of back to menu. That's my fault. That's a skill issue. Well, we shaved off half an hour to our time of last time. So that's something. Fungus. What's a fungus? If I look up this Pokemon and it's literally just... Damn. Okay. Shop. Damn, I gotta do some admin here. Five. Okay. All right. So if you were to lose one of those things, if you do start co-op, and then you go to like here, and then you just create a game, and you just start a co-op. What are you doing? Oh, I thought if you make your own, join friends game, create a game. Yeah, if you create a game and then start that, and then go in through there, that truck will be there again, and then you can just retain it. And then once you go back to your actual save file, then it will be there. That saved me and several other trucks some heartache. If anybody needs that wisdom, it's there for you. Take it. I offer it freely. Good. I got a fungus Pokemon. Wunderbar. I forgot about you. Oh, that's the other one. That's why I couldn't find that truck. Speak of the devil. Go ahead and recover this truck too. I completely forgot about it. This is the big old behemoth that I wanted. Can I customize with anything else? Yes, I can. This is the one that I wanted to use originally. Ooh. The problem with this one is it's only got 40 gallons. I can't do too much with 40 gallons. But you know what? Let's try it anyway. Sell this. Oh, that's fine. I can leave that there. All right. We'll leave the garage and spawn inside the other one, of which I will then... Oh, that's cool. My dude is living in the Matrix. Good job, Matrix dude. We're all very proud of you. Okay, retain that truck. See if that other one, like, it's like a give or take, give and take with this game. You have real cool truck that'll take on the world, but he's got like enough gas to get you down to like the liquor store and back. Which is not enough. But we're gonna try it anyway. Everything is good. This is a good truck. I'm gonna get one more of these long logs. I probably should have taken this one and just taken like fuel or something. Log carrier rear. Okay. Turn on the lights, my dude. Gee whiz. See what you're doing. So I gotta get one more thing of long logs, and I gotta take it to Mr. Norton's house. Didn't Norton? No, it was McAfee. Didn't he like wig out and like shit already? And go to jail or something like that? Like I heard he like fled the country or something. Like what happened with that guy? Like if you look up, like I think it was McAfee. He like got into it with the CEO, then he went on like some kind of a, I mean I don't want to guesstimate when it has to involve the, you know, the information of other people. Something wild happened with that guy. I'll have to look it up again. Ooh. Might need something for my back here. Skip the scene. Go get them logs. Starting to warm up in here already. 75 degrees. Jeez. Any more, I go outside and it's like an oven. And I can't with the oven scenario. So I'm gonna try to remember that I have to turn left immediately. Not just like not turn. That's not bad. 40. It's just sipping. Yeah. This way, right? Oh boy. 55. Yeah, exactly. And then you see like with that, you know what that breeds people who have, they come out of the woodworks, right? They with the in like the videos and stuff, like they have the right idea, but they try to crack like eggs on the front of the like the hoods of their car, not realizing that it's a sloped surface, and then it like goes down into like into the engine compartment, and then you gotta like scrape egg out. Like it's a plausible theory. You can do it, but because of like the tilt of the vehicle, then it just, you lose the egg. Rip egg. I saw like a video of that happened, and like it slid. Like the egg is so slippery, it went in between the crack between their hood and like the fender, and it was just like lost to humanity. It's just gone. No more egg. But the idea is sound. Also, I guess it's, you know, I'm sure none of you here would do it, but like don't leave animals, kids, and everything else. I had like a relative that like forgot his kid in the car. Like it wasn't hot or anything like that. Windows were probably rolled down, but the kid's just chilling in the back. It's like, what, my dude? You have a life form that you're taking care of. That sign just like blasted off like Team Rocket. It's just gone. I don't know. I don't have kids, so you know, when you have kids, you're not probably like, I know my parents were in like the most stable mindset because, you know, you have kids and they drive you crazy, and you don't have sleep, so you forget things. I was never forgotten in a car though. They made sure of that. Pets, anything like that, and it's risky enough that I would just take the, you know, take the dog with you, leave the dog at home, or take the dog to like a like daycare, doggy daycare, which even some of those places, like we stopped taking ours to doggy daycare because they like, I don't know if it was, they had made it sound like the dog just like jumped the wall and escaped, but I think what had happened was they were coming to pick up the dog, and the dog like got off the leash, like as the owner was like walking out or something like that. It wasn't as bad as it sounded. But like I started noticing like weird things, like I'd come, like the dog, originally it was like they had switched owners like several times or something. It was like same ownership, but they kept changing the name. which in and of itself is kind of sketchy. Unless I had talked to somebody about it and they were like, yeah, it's to like help with like taxes. If you just keep opening up a new name, making it a new business, it's like you don't get taxed as much or something like that. Which in and of itself is like, okay. But then I started noticing like my dog was not excited to go anymore. He would come out and he would be like, not disheveled, but like something had happened. Yeah, something like that. Something like tax evasion. Some weird, you know, like every month or two they would have a different name for the company, and I don't want to like, I'm not going to get into a legal battle with companies, so I'm not going to say the name. But it was like spelled one way, and then they would spell it a different way. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe the name is taken. But after like the third or fourth time, I'm like, something is up here. And then the dog is like, I don't know. Sometimes he would smell like pee. Like I understand. Like dogs will just pee, and then the other dog will go and pee, and then another dog will come and sniff and get blasted by pee. And it's like, my doggy dudes, please have a system of pee. Like take turns. Dog will not take turns. They do not understand. So that I understand. But like other stuff, like I don't know. Just like I had a weird feeling, and whenever you have a weird feeling and it concerns like your kid or like your pet, just trust the feeling and maybe don't do that or go somewhere else. There are too many stories of like this is what the nanny did to the kid, and it's like it's not worth the risk. It's easier to just come up with a new solution than, you know, have something terrible happen. There's been a lot of that, and I don't know about, you know, I don't want to get into that whole speak about like where we're going as a society, but it's weird stuff, you know. My brother, for those of you who weren't here earlier in the stream, this very morning, my brother was woken up to the sound of not his alarm, but gunshots somewhere in the apartment complex, and the gate in the back having been destroyed to the complex, and then sirens, and then caution tape. And then he just got himself the fuck out of there. He has a dog. Dog was with my parents. His wife was working. He them himself left, which I don't blame him. Anymore, I don't trust nobody as it is. Like, to an extent, you gotta kind of, you know, you go to the store, you can like hand the person, you know, your credit card. Sometimes even that is a thing. We'll get into that later. Or we can get into it right now. I don't care. Tangent is tangent. Went to a pizza place, my favorite pizza place, a couple years back. Lo and behold, later on, like that week, got like charges for gas on the credit card in the same like general area that I got the pizza from. So, you know, you put two and two together and see what happened. People will do what people will do. And yeah, that's all there is to it. And who can blame them sometimes, you know? You don't make much. You're constantly having to pay stuff that's like inflated prices. It's no excuse, but it's, you know, it's a reason, at least. No one does bad things for no reason. Like, I don't wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I'm gonna spill all the rice on the floor, you know? No, I wake up and I trip and then I spill the rice. If you catch my flow. Like, these people they're not born bad. This is like a process. Just be kind to your neighbors. Be kind to fellow man. People are going through stuff that you don't know. I don't know. I mean, someone slights me. Generally, I'm gonna be like, you son of a bitch. I'm not gonna say it. Because I know, like, I've been there too. Right? So if we all just like kind of work together, we can get through this whole life thing. Down the hill. I have 18 gallons of gas, chat. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back. This is the problem with this truck. No good truck goes unpunished with a small gas tank. Like, I would be willing to put the gas tank in the back seat. Just put it in the passenger seat, okay? I'm not gonna pick up anybody in this game. Just like, devs. There's gotta be a mod. I'm sure there's a mod. Wow, stomach problems. What are you doing? I had a big breakfast. It's still digesting. I'm gonna have to have another truck come and meet me. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I can be smart about this. Where's that gas station? There's one here somewhere. Oh, it's way over there, though. Oh, that's not worth it. Okay, new plan. Get back to the river. I'm gonna need that other bigger truck to pull this truck anyway, and that truck has fuel, so I'll just use that. Roll with the punches. Like it's been like there used to be when you wouldn't hear about weird stuff happening out there in the world. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? But now it's like it's more commonplace. It's like it's so common that sometimes it's not even mentioned anymore. Like we had another instance where a coworker was like in the middle of a shootout the other, like just last week. It's like what's going on? People were like hurt, and it's getting kind of crazy out there. This is why I prefer to stay indoors. Play the cool SnowRunner game. Leave the outside to the to the professionals. See how well this truck goes up. Many gears should lead to good going. I don't remember what transmission. If you say tranny in chat, they're gonna get the wrong impression. The generic term for transmission in the automotive world is tranny, and that can get very confused very fast, especially Automod. We'll jump on that. We'll like a fly on my dinner last night. So just to clarify the term. Up we go. If we'll stop, I don't know. Come on, almost there. Yeah, my Autobot has been weird lately. Somebody said like they needed to get up off their fat butt the other day, and it was like held for sexual terms. I'm like, whoa, hold on. Somebody is referring to their own butt, first of all. Hey, homie Wan Kenobi. That's still an awesome name. That's one of those things, like somebody comes up with something great and you're like, oh, why didn't I think of that? It's because you didn't. You weren't smart enough. But homie Wan Kenobi was. And I salute you, sir. Excellent emojis. Emotes, sorry. This platform is emotes. By the way. Thanks for stopping by. It's going. I'm gonna run out of gas here pretty soon. And I'm gonna see how far along I can get. Real life tips here, okay? I have some real life tips. Some of these tips are from straight up making a mistake. Some of them are from learning by reading. If you can learn by reading or from the mistakes of others, as bad as that may be, as if you have learned with the least amount of having to take it somewhere and big expensive repair as possible, that is the preferred method. Do not run a diesel out of diesel. Like, do not wait until that engine runs out. That's gonna take some time and effort. It's not like a gas car. Gas cars too, you don't want to do that because it'll dry out the injectors and damage them. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But you want to risk it. Just try to keep I know gas prices is expensive these days. Try to keep the gas in there, but diesels is like a whole process. You gotta prime the engine. There's a bunch of steps. I'm not even privy on the steps. I just hear stories, like horror stories. I'm gonna not waste time here. Let me do this. Let me also take my own advice. Turn off the engine. I'm gonna go to the other one. Grab not only the big truck, but also the gas that comes with it. Go in there. Get in the garage. The garage, when I was a kid, that was the place to be. Oh, Dino. Darn. I don't even know what Pokemon that is. But it sounds cool. Yeah, garage as a kid was the place to be. You go in there, you got all the stuff. You got like dad's pipes and stuff. Like I would take the pipes and just like attach them to the front hose and make like, you know, it was like Pipe Dream, RL, real life. Uh-oh, something's... Oh, that was my water. Sometimes, you know what? Do you guys ever, it's this syndrome that has been coined, like phone syndrome, I guess? Yeah, the truck daddy, absolutely. So what phone syndrome is, please, I'm driving it like a drunk person too. The dead zone on the steering wheel that I'm using is abhorrent. If you get good equipment, like I looked out, I went to get a speaker. I was looking at the speaker at Costco, like $300, big boy speaker. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to piss off all the neighbors. I would like to have the speaker, but I guarantee you it'd be like at 10% volume max before people started making complaints. The thing was big, $300. Wifu, like that was originally a streaming goal. If I could get up to like a certain amount within the time limit, Wifu would let me buy it, but it never happened. So I was at Home Depot the other day and there was like a smaller speaker for like $60, and it was not plug-in. It had like a battery, which I know eventually that thing's it's not gonna last forever. It has a better chance of being like a plug-in, and it's got like a 5-volt USB to charge it. I'm like, oh, whatever. But the thing is loud, so I lucked out on that. But if you go to buy any kind of equipment like the steering wheel, maybe save your bucks and do your research. Don't buy the thing because, oh wow, steering wheel cheap, $60 or whatever it was that I bought this for, because you'll have massive dead zone and it'll basically just be a rebuilt. There goes that sign again. That's the third time this stream. Sign is just like wigged out and got scared. Yeah, save your money, do your research, and you'll save money in the long run instead of having something that doesn't work all too well. Like I'm turning right now the steering wheel at least a quarter. Oh shit, almost passed it again. Again. That'll also be the third time this stream. It's planned. I just learned the wrong way to do things. Same thing with my mics. I had the Toner Q9, which is the step above like a dedicated mic. Headset mic that I have, the Xperia? Let's see. Siberia, spelled with an X. That's decent. It was okay for what it was, but it wasn't like dedicated mic. But the Toner has a lot of hiss. I'm sorry, I see it looking at me in the corner. I have 2 of them. I bought 2 of them because it was a special deal. $70 for the 2 of them. It's originally 90, but it was like half off. Hey Jay, what's going on, man? Did you get enough sleep? Did you just wake up? This is my man here, AJ. If you don't follow him, you need to go follow him just for the fact that he streamed 24 hours the other day. And I won't even, I won't stay up for 24 hours. I'll be like, 12 hours in, and I'll just fall asleep. I'll make that noise too. People are so tired of that damn noise. It's like, can't you grunt? Like, okay, next time 12 hours goes by before I go to bed, I'll be like, oh, like that. And that seems to please the people. AJ. Yeah, man. Like, I went to bed and I felt bad for this guy. Like, oh man. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I like, kind of watched the stream and then I fell asleep again. The dude is like, he's a machine. Can't fight that. Like, it's man versus Terminator. Who do you think's gonna win? What's going on, my dudes? Like my whole little family here. I have another streamer that I've kind of been checking up on him sometimes. He hasn't done a stream in a while. He said he was fine. He had like stuff to do. I understand. I would like to see him finish the banjo. He got like up to the end of Banjo-Kazooie and then he stopped. I'm like, no, I want to see. Like, I've played the game. I have the game. I've beaten the game. I want to see other people play the game. Rave. It's a rave. It's a rave. So we're gonna do this. This is, if you can, so to speak, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I would not recommend going outside to just throw rocks at birds. But proverbially speaking, if you can take care of 2 tasks at once, that's the way to go. And if even more, then oh man, good times. But this is so that I can get this truck across, and also to fill up this truck. This truck is almost empty. This truck is great truck. 40-gallon tank is not going to get you too far in SnowRunner. No. I need you to hook the winch up to the thing. I'm going to have to manually do it, aren't I? This here. To here. Good. Guten Jobben. Turn on the engine, yes. And let's get you home, truck. Trucks. Both trucks. Trucks together. So I haven't heard, like, sometimes the game will play the music. I haven't heard the music in a while. Even the game is in complete suspense at the poor choices that I've been making. This game is SnowRunner, and it is the next in the line to a game from several years back, Spin Tires, which is basically this map. It was like mostly, like I got it, I loved it. I didn't play it that often, I don't know why. But it's like off-road with very decent physics. I have to give them that. Sometimes the physics are a bit wonky. If I find a sign, I'll honk the horn, and the sign will go. I had a trailer that flipped up, like just literally up and over itself just by honking the horn. Like weird stuff will happen sometimes with that. But more often than not, it's fine. It is generally good. And this game is like the next level. I don't know if the other one, the Spin Tires, like I'm spinning, my mouth was spinning there. I don't know if that one had any levels with snow. Once again, I got like all the DLC, and then it's like a bad habit, you know. Play the game. This is my advice to chat. If you get the game, play the game. Like kind of develop feelings for the game. If you like the game, then commit to a long-term DLC relationship with the game. Otherwise, you know, just kind of wasting your money. Fill it up. It's got multiplayer. The multiplayer is a little janky. I have not tried the multiplayer yet, so I would not recommend getting game based solely on the ability for multiplayer. It like wigs out and crashes a lot. They fixed some things, but from what I hear, it's still hit or miss whether that thing's gonna... Oh, that's the wrong... Let me see. Okay, yeah, if you retain it, then it just goes back into like your mythical storage pocket. And also, if you don't have a lot of time to play a video game, it is very chill. This is what people see right here. Most of the time they see this. Nice, chill. Where's the game, please? Okay. Yeehaw diggity, here we go. Up and over the hill. Oh, look, there's a bump. Whee! That's what they see. You get into the game long enough, and you see absolute rage from having trucks stuck on a tree. Tree refuses to move. You've spent 4 hours trying to get this to the other side of the map. You try to get another truck, that truck gets stuck. You gotta pull that truck out to get a different truck so as to fix the original truck that you wanted to pull out. And then as you're pulling it out, everything spills out and you can't get it back into the trailer. And then you spend 5 hours and you quit. You put the game down and you go, you think about your life. That has devolved into that scenario more times than I would like to count. Not so much on stream, but like, if you're good at persistence and patience, absolutely go do it. Do it. But if you get frustrated like me, and need to build patience, maybe this is a good game too, to build the patience. If I were to recommend this game, I think I would recommend this game. Absolutely. It's truck game. You have American Truck Simulator, which is like driving the roads. This is off-road truck, simulator. If you happen to like ice road truckers, stuff like that. This map here is like the first map. It's kind of like the baby tutorial map. This is like literally, I think, the second to last thing I have to do. On this one, there are, let me see, you have time trials. You have, this is all of the different things that I've done. Each one of them taking many hours of gameplay. And that's just the first map. You have You go on to next map, Alaska. You have immediately hit with snow. You have Tamir, Russia, which is like a bog madness nightmare. You have these ones. I have not even been to these ones yet. I have not even cracked this. I have gotten all the DLC, and I can see right now in my future like misery and suffering, but good misery and suffering. Yeah. If you let me see. Let me get to the garage, and I can kind of show you. It's not just like a few select trucks. If you get the DLC and everything, get in the garage. I have a little bit of an issue with the UI in this game and the controls sometimes, but it's manageable. You have, is this all trucks? This is all trucks for this region. They have different trucks for different regions. But you have like your little trucks, your big actual military grade trucks, your highway, which I don't really use this anyway because I don't have too many highways in this game. It's usually off-road. You got your Hummer. You've got Fleet Stars. You got Internationals. Come on down. We got a truck for you for only $19.95 a month. Every 5 minutes, $19.95. Not just for the month. Every 5 minutes, you got to pay $19.95 for the next 25,000 years. You too can get your giant dairy Longhorn or any of these other things for the low, low price of the rest of your life, eternal debt. So come on down. We got cool little cars. We got cool big cars. Just come on down to Husband Wifu Gaming. We got all kinds of cars. This is all the cars we got down here. So come on down. Some of them run, some of them don't. Yeehaw diggity. You get a car today, you get a car tomorrow, you get all kinds of cars. It's a good old time. You have a good old time. Rant end. All right. The insanity factor's kicking in, my dudes. How do I get out of the garage? Let me leave this place. Somebody please just buy a car. City Flyer, what's going on, man? I hope you didn't have to hear all that. That's like my major fear is new people come in and they hear just crazy person advertising trucks and cars. And then they're like, holy shit, they make like this emoticon here. This is exactly the face that people make when they come in. Where is it? I have like my saved emojis that I always use at the top and then they disappear. This is the face people use when they come in. Like that, and then they're like, and then the chat, like, the count goes down. I'm like, yes, victory. Like, I had thought for a long time, I was like, why don't we do something incredibly stupid with the stream, right? Let's just make a stream, and then as soon as people come in, we ban them. And then eventually we make a new count. But I'm like, that's counterproductive. Yeah, now you need the truck. Now you know you need something. Like, if anything else, if somebody comes and steals all your tires, you have somewhere to live at least, yeah? So come on down. You just have to like donate blood every 5 minutes. Like, imagine, me and Wifu were talking about this kind of the same thing, like absurd trade-offs in life. Like, say you got the power of teleportation. I would love the power of teleportation. I would absolutely love it. It would make instead of having to drive 100, 200, 300 miles sometimes, I could just teleport to the place. But it costs you your legs. Do you do it? I don't think I would do it. And see, right there, like City Flyer said, you have mod created maps. This game is the game that keeps on giving. If you can get a game that has mod support with the community and it's a loved game like this is, absolutely. Absolutely. Because now you have basically fan-made DLC. And I will admit, sometimes fan-made DLC is not the best DLC, but it is DLC. It's there. If you choose not to get it, then that that's your choice. If you want to expand the game, like, people love this game. They will play this game 24/7. My ADHD brain, I can't wrap, like, it gets bored every so often. It tries its best. City Flyer knows this game. I feel like he knows this game like the back of his hand. I'm gonna hydrate here real quick. Like, I have barely scratched the surface of this game. It is the game that keeps on giving. One thing, like, not to change topics abruptly, but one thing, like, in games and stuff that ruins it for me, if I can, like, see the coding behind the game, like, if I know how a game works, like the Pokemon, right? It's great. It's Pokey. Once you realize that it's all just a bunch of percentages and chances and numbers in the code, it kind of takes some of the magic away. So don't do that. Which is the hardest map? Because this is like I've gotten to Alaska, and then I started Tamir. Oopsie. And then I was like, okay, let me go back and try to like 100% some of these other ones. Man, digestive issues. What's going on? Stomach, please. Allow me to be at peace, stomach. But for some like man-child such as myself, this is wonderful. This beats sitting down on like getting like rug burns on. Everyone had it. The little toy car city rug with all your little Tonka Hot Wheels, all that cool stuff. That's like this, only in video game form. What happened? AJ, I'm so sorry. What happened to the auto mod? Piece of shit. I don't even know what you said. Maybe 11 messages. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Automod, remember this talk that we had the other day about you like maybe chilling out a little bit? Holy shit. Sorry about that. It was probably not as horrific as Automod made it out to be. What the hell? Sorry about that, AG. I don't know what happened. It's like you got called out. What the hell? This path sucks. This path sucks. This path also kind of sucks, but it's like the best choice that we have at this point, so I'm not too privy on this path. I can guarantee you that this is a scout path. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to go this way. What the hell? Ass is a lot. We've went through this, Automod. Yesterday, someone said fat butt, and it was like the KGB came down on him. It's like, what the fuck? No, this is okay. So sorry about that. Like I'm gonna have to check into some. Like it's good. It's set up to be safe, so that people don't come in and like wreck things. But sometimes it's a little much, you know. So sorry about that, my dude. I had no intention. Like I wasn't sitting back here and being like, "Man, you get a ban, you get a ban, you get a ban." Uh-oh. Oh boy. Hey guys, we lost a couple logs. They just disintegrated. So I'm gonna show. I'm close enough to the garage that I'm not gonna completely lose my shit. Obviously, I'm gonna show you guys a little trick with this game. These logs right here, that's all I need. Okay, I'm gonna do a cool little thing. I'm gonna show you guys. This is a good example. Like literally, the garage is right here. I have zero reason to lose my shit. I had lost my shit much at the early days of me playing this game because I didn't understand like how to do things. I was like pressing buttons and the buttons weren't working. And I'm getting frustrated. I'm not understanding things. But now we have an understanding. Sometimes learning curve is a real pain in the ass. What the hell happened? I just opened up my Xbox social. I don't want to open that. All right, let's go pick up the truck. And then I'll show you how you too can make logs just appear by magic. I should have went the other way. It's okay. Let's drift this thing down the hill. What'd y'all say? Like the fun in games with taking the truck and doing the mission, that's all well and good. Sometimes I like to just throw trucks off the cliffs. I think there's like some kind of a deep carnal need to have an object fly off of a cliff. Did you see that rock? Kick the shit out of that rock. And have it just fly hundreds of meters down. So here we go. This will hopefully be the last long log segment of this map. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think we'll be good. Let's try this first. Let's try to do it this way. See, like this right here. Sometimes you gotta click, sometimes you gotta unclick. Took me a while to realize that. Okay, yeah, doggo's important. I have to take the doggos out too, but it's gonna be like an hour from now. So remind me to get the doggos. I'll probably remember. There you go, flip it. Okay, now I'm gonna keep this here. I'm gonna switch the trucks. Change truck to this truck. Okay, let's... Oh, you see that? That's another thing. The horn is powerful enough to knock down... Uh-oh, hold on. I'm getting good at that. I'm getting so good at that. That was like a series of 3 sneezes that you guys did not need to hear and get blasted. Okay, so if this does what I'm supposed to, pack cargo, boom. Uh-oh. Truck is good. Thank you. Thank you. I can take all the blessings I can get. You've seen me play. You guys know how much help I need. So take this other truck here. I have the sneaking suspicion that we're gonna probably need him again. So I'm gonna keep him right here. And then forget about him until next time I stream. LOL. Yeah, we got the logs back. Isn't that a cool trick? Literally, if you have 2 or 3 logs in there, if you pack the logs back down again, they all magically appear. Of all like game glitches and stuff like that, I'm most proud of one that does that benefits player. Otherwise, you know, misery and suffering. That would have been tremendous misery and suffering. I would not have liked that. And don't patch the game. Don't patch it. We don't need that patched. Like, oh yeah, Alt F4. Okay, I gotta try that here. Hold on. Let me try. Hold on. Let me get some. Oh, my keyboard's all messed up. Give me a second. Oh no, my batteries are out of my keyboard. Hold on here. Let me get batteries for this keyboard, and then we'll try the Alt F4 to see if that works. Okay, there. I got a battery. Battery, please. Uh-oh. Alt F4? What the hell? What happened? Did you just sabotage? Oh. I know. Yeah, I've had there's some games that do the it's just whoop. Funny gag. I'm gonna leave that on. Yeah, if like some games you got to do that. I've done that before, and it saved my pickle. It has saved my pickle. You got to restart the game, obviously. It doesn't save it. Funny gag. It was a gag bit. But yeah, that has saved my pickle. That's an absolute. That's a legit tip here. All joking aside, if you have the game and you tip over, hit the Alt F4 and you go back to whatever. The game autosaves. Truck, what are you doing? He's jumping. The game autosaves every so often, and it's rather fast. It's like 5 minutes. So I've had 1, 2, 3 flips if you count the truck that I was going to use to get the other truck out that flipped. So there was this trip. Well, it was a half flip. I got stuck on a tree. It was I would count that as a flip, and then I took another truck to get that truck out, like the proverbial baby me throwing rocks and sticks and balls into the tree to get my original ball out, and then having those things stuck. So I used another truck to get this one out, and that one got stuck. That one flipped, and then we just had a flip just now. But I was showing off the cool moves where if you have this truck flip, it'll break, like the load will become unstable. It'll have a couple logs in there. Normal gamers will just panic. I had panicked, and then I found out just completely by accident. If you pack the logs back again, all the logs will reappear, and then you can have a good day. So for this particular one here, I need to get to Norton's house, who lives over here, because nobody buys his antivirus anymore because it's too top heavy, and it literally every virus, like the first thing people do when they make the virus, how can I get around Norton? And so Norton has become somewhat ineffective. Yes, yes, you gotta make sure they're on there and that are even. They're not even, they won't pack. I didn't know that. Man, you are like you are a walking, you guys are like, you guys know this game. Like if I were to make a Pokedex for games, you would be, I would hit you guys up. Truck, go, please. Oh, hey, we're down to 15 gallons again. I'm thinking here. Let me do this. Let's do this. Let's be smart. Okay. Let's not perform like the Nuzlocke challenge on SnowRunner. Turn off the turn off the truck. We turn off beacons. Stop engine. Here it is. Now switch over to another truck. Sometimes thinking is not a good thing. I have found out. If you especially overthinking, that's the worst thing you can do. Like if you're going through something, you're like overthinking it. Like that'll lock you up. Oops, that'll lock you up worse than Jack in the Box for 10 days in a row. Nothing but Jack in the Box. That'll lock you up good. Sometimes you gotta take a break. Don't overthink things. Sometimes things are just the way they are, because that's what they are. I'm stuck on my hoists, my anchors. Try to get it out. Come on. I need you to not burn fuel so that I can put that fuel in the other truck. So that I can then burn that fuel. Caught on something. Let's just lock the hubs. It's easier. And then do that cool thing with that other tire. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. Remoraid. Alright, let me just, you know what? Sometimes also... Cool. Oh, shit. Nope. Yes, I know. I don't need to open up my gamer tag. I know about that. Okay, let's change the suspension type again. You ever see a fish that, like, gets himself stuck on the land? I'm the fish. Aha, I'm the fish. Pull with, like, the force of a freight train. Just pull. How did I manage this? Wait a minute. We're smarter than this. Apparently not. Star Wars reference. Homie Wan Kenobi would get that. Absolutely. So, I had a work... Hey, you guys want to see another flip? Too bad. I was very panicking. I didn't think I was going to make that one. I made it. So it's like something happened at work where somebody did something, not in the company, but like somewhere else that they were referencing. Somebody had done something illegal. I don't remember what it was. And then, like, I used that meme at work. The Star Wars, my lord, is that legal? I got all the Star Wars movies, and then they were like, hey guys, Disney Plus. I'm like, son of a bitch. So as much as it pained me, like, I don't know how I didn't, you know, have a complete conniption fit. Wifu gave away to, like, donation some of the movies that I had, because we had no room for them. They were like not a complete set. They were like a movie here, a movie there, so they didn't really match. So I'm like, we got on Disney. We don't even have like a DVD player. Like, we have the Xbox, but we don't have like anything dedicated for that. So I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever. And if you don't have any need for something, instead of just throwing it away, give it to somebody. You know, make somebody's day. Make them happy. How do I refuel the trucks? I think this is it. This is what I want. Is that it? Yeah, okay. turn off this truck because I'm probably gonna have to follow this thing all the way across the map. I'm gonna get this other one stuck. Goal here today is to get this truck over to Norton's house. Yeah, that's and the Netflix thing. We were like on. We do that thing that people hate. Like our brother-in-law has it, and it's like us and them that use the account. It's like, you know, you have the ability to do it. You know, it's not like I'm streaming this stuff to everybody. And the companies, the big companies, they get kind of their, you know, undies twisted sometimes. Like I don't know what Netflix is doing. They like took off a bunch of shows. Like the beginning of the end, I think, was when they took The Office off, and then I was like, and then they started charging more, and I was like, and now they have like, they were doing something else. I don't remember what it was, but it was like it received negative feedback from like the broad masses, and I was like, okay, well, I don't pay for it, so I don't, honestly, legitimately, I don't remember the last time I went on Netflix. I don't. It's either like a Disney sort of a scenario, or like if I stream something, I don't have time to just sit down and watch it. It's always in the background, and I don't want my VODs muted, so I can't really stream while I'm streaming, and my internet kind of sucks anyway, right? So I will refrain from that. So I haven't like sat down. Like if somebody has it on, that's one thing. This is right here. I can guarantee you pain and suffering, misery and hatred for all generations to come. This is a scout path, and I will not be able to go up that way. So I'm gonna have to take the long way, and I'm kind of debating. This way's all right. You have to like pull yourself up a hill in order to get to where you're going. And then this last, like kind of a real sharp turn here is kind of bad. I have not been on this path here, but having nice looking path is very misleading in this game. Very, very misleading. Let me show you right here where it's like little puddle, oopsie, pain and suffering, death to all mankind right here. Torture right here. And this part right here, like if you have big truck, forget it. You're gonna have to like airlift the thing. So I'm going to plan this route here. It's not gonna probably be easy. It's probably gonna be easier than this one. This one's fine if you have just your truck by itself and you're trying to go up and over the mountain, but we're we got long logs, my dudes, so I'm gonna try this path. I don't remember it, but my pain is your pleasure, you sadistic chat, you. So we're gonna go that way. I have no remorse about chat taking the pleasure in my discomfort in this game. That's why you're here. It's all good to just like, you know, sometimes we need that to see, oh look, like I had a friend who had like a rough start to life. He was born preemie. He had like lung issues, all this various stuff. Good buddy. And then I was like, yeah, exactly, famous last words. And then sometimes I'd have a rough go in life, and then I'd be like, well, you know, it could be worse. It could be him, you know. And not in like a mean way, but like you gotta basically take. Oh boy, you have to like kind of put things in perspective sometimes, which I need to learn more to do. Let's use a lower gear. I can already see like where this pathway is going. Let's see how many birds are in these trees, huh? All of them. All of the birds are in the trees, and I woke them up. Very straight flight path, bird. So this is gonna be like a long way, huh? I just realized that I'm going up to go down to go back up again. Man, I feel like Waking knows this road like the back of his hand. And he's like waiting. He's like looking at the screen. He's like, oh boy, I cannot wait for him to get around this next curve. This is like pop here, and he's got the popcorn in the background popping like as we speak. He's gonna get his big old like 40-liter soda. It's gonna come in, Nice. Oh man. Oh yes, I remember this road. Yes. And it's gonna be great times for him. I vaguely remember this. I think this was. I may be thinking of a different road. Hot Pocket. I haven't had Hot Pockets in so long. It's usually okay. So Hot Pockets and me, my relationship with Hot Pockets growing up was, this is what you eat real fast because you got to get to school because you woke up late. So make the Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets become molten lava on the outside, and igloo on the inside. Because you're supposed to let them sit so that temperature equalizes. Don't have time for that, so I'd burn my mouth, and then break my teeth on the icy frozen center. But generally, yes, if I had time to sit down and properly enjoy a Hot Pockets instead of just botching it in the microwave, I will do that. Oopsie, I hit that button again. Me and this button, we go way back. Like, if you can see how I'm using the steering wheel, it's like the most lazy way possible. I'm basically like this armchair. Go on, truck. You can make it. And like I'm using one hand, in the center of the steering wheel. Not recommended for actual driving. If you get into an accident and that airbag opens up, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Speaking of accidents, I had gotten into one a couple years back. Since this road, I might as well turn it into another story. Since this road's out in the woods, taking a while. Yeah, there's some locations that I go to up in the mountains off-road that are kind of like this, and it's nice, and it opens up into like a clearing, and it's very like peaceful. Like you roll down your windows, and you don't notice how much noise is like in the city urban area around you until you get to a place where it's like super serene, super quiet. You don't hear cars driving in the background. There's no like boom boxes. You just hear like wind in the trees. In the trees. And here we see a small rabbit making its hole. Oops, shit, I just ran over the hole. It's okay, keep it up. Go on, little one, make a new hole. And here we see Professor... The professor. I forgot his last name, but he lives here. And he was so tired of teaching that he decided to move way out into the woods and ask for things, for truckers to bring him food and Hot Pockets and Happy Meals. That's where he lives. I'm gonna wake him up now. Have a good day, Professor. Like, just turn this into like the Jungle Cruise, right? Last time I was on the Jungle Cruise, they were like shooting off cap guns and whatnot. I was in one when my oldest was just baby. Glad I'm fat. It would kill a skinny person. Yeah, like skinny doesn't, like, if you have more bulk, sometimes it's more padding. It helps. But yeah, this particular accident, it was one of these situations, which is like, it's going out. It wasn't completely late at night, but it was the end of the day. Tired. I'm working, the duty, so I'm covering this huge area. I gotta drive like up into the mountains. It's gonna be at least an hour and a half before I get over there to let somebody in to a door because the key didn't work. So I'm getting in the van. I had a rental because somebody has tried to break into my truck for like the 1,000th time because they think that there's straight up gold bars full of like gold pressed latinum and Klondike bunnies in there or something. Like Klondike ice cream that's never melts and just like all your wildest imaginations. It's like, I have a ladder in there, my dudes. Quit trying to break into the truck. So that's how I had like this pool vehicle van. Which luckily it wasn't the truck because it probably would have flipped. I'm going down the road, doing 50. Speed limit's 50, so I'm doing 50. Okay, you give me 50 miles an hour speed limit, I'm gonna do 50. Someone else decides to like pet their dog while speeding 50 and blow a light completely T-bone the car. If I had been a little bit faster, or they had been a little bit slower, they would have not hit the engine bay. They would have hit me directly, and then it would have been a completely different story. They hit the engine bay just in front of me, which caused, like, instead of like a sideways motion, it caused like a twisting motion, right? And I was in, like, imagine being in a circle. Like, if you all been on like the like as a kid, they have like the merry-go-round kind of a thing. Imagine being in the center of that, like you experience almost no G-force. So I was in like the prime position to be hit right there. Truck spun a couple times, the van spun. She did not get out as lucky as me. I heard like screaming. An ambulance came. They put her like directly onto the stretcher and took her off, like immediately. I had like, when she hit, like the side glass for my window broke, and then the airbag deployed. So it was kind of like shrapnel. I mean, I had got like little cuts on my arm. I think the most serious thing that I sustained was like a little cut that healed like almost instantly under my arm, and then I like pulled a muscle in my back or something. It hurt bad. Like when you sneeze. When I sneezed, it would, like, my back would spasm, but nothing broken. Like, very lucky to get out of that completely. Airbags are both the most hard and soft thing, if that makes any sense, at the same time. Because I felt me hitting it, and it was like hitting a pillow forcefully. Truck totaled, or a van totaled, completely totaled. Walked away with all my stuff. Very, that could have gone completely a different way. It was in 89 Camaro. A woman pulled out in front of me. Had enough time to choose to hit her or tree. I took tree, bent the steering wheel, bracing myself before it. Yeah, see? Shit, dude. Are you, you're okay though, right? Like, from that? Because I hate to hear how people do stupid things, and then we're the ones that gotta make the decision to, like, choose to, like, you know, fuck it, end the person's life, or try to mitigate damage and hit a tree. And generally we'll choose, you know, choose life, and then we kind of get hit and hurt for it. Bottom right side, 18 stitches, put back. Ouch. Yeah, see, that's... And it happens a lot. Like, people will swerve, obviously, like deer. I've gotten to the point now, like, as sad as it is, I'm speeding down the freeway. I'm not gonna try to, like, careen to the other side of the road, risk somebody else's life. Hit a tree, end my own life. Like, I'm probably gonna hit you, deer. I'm so sorry, but I know we're kind of like, we built onto your land and we've taken over with roads and stuff, but I'm probably just gonna try to slow down as much as I can and wind up plowing into you. You can choose to move, or you can choose to stay there. The decision is yours. I implore you to choose life, dear. Do not be the proverbial deer in the headlights. Please move. Yeah, so you're probably wedged in there pretty good. Like, for all the safety and stuff, I'm gonna have to refuel this car here. For all the safety and stuff that we put into cars, we've come a long way, but it's like, you know, accidents still, they don't go without, like, leaving a mark. I'm gonna have to get another vehicle here. What should I choose? You know what? Let's do this. I got a kind of a good idea. We're gonna take a scout over there, because I think the scout, with the scout and all of the stuff, I think we might get away with refueling that thing completely. Okay, phone. Thank you, work phone. And then I might have to turn, like, it's starting to get hot in here. You know that feeling you get, like, when you're starting to get stuffy, starting to get hot, you can't really sweat, because you're sitting in a chair. It's that feeling. It's beginning here. So I might have to strip down. This is why I choose no face cam at this time. Because half the time I'm not wearing anything. I got like my shorts on, and that's it. What am I doing? Go back to the truck storage. Mainly I'm trying not to stream as much with a fan because of like the noise. I have very good sound mitigation. Yeah, I don't know what it is with animals, and like squirrels even do that. Like I think squirrels, those son of a bitches, they will do it on purpose to get you to swerve. Like there was a commercial about that. Is this got the fuel and everything? It's got some fuel. See how much fuel. Roof rack 22. That should be fine. That should be enough to do what I need to do. If I can get this there without stuff happening. Trucker decided to rest the night, to rest himself because of certain laws. And he woke up in the morning where it was nice and bright and I didn't have to worry about not seeing anything. And that's going to be the story for that pass of time. I know some people like to play it through the night. I can't see. I can't see. Game is infinitely less fun when I can't see. Yes, squirrel, I will try, like, don't get me wrong. I will do everything in my power to not kill the animal. If it's a choice between running myself into a tree and the animal, I might choose the animal. I mean, it's a split-second decision. It's not even a split-second decision. It's basically whatever your instinct tells you to do at that time. It's not like you have a lot of time to think about it. I would like to not kill myself or the animal, but, you know, self-preservation sometimes. The animal is gonna, like, let's kind of be realistic. I have pets. I love these pets. I have paid so much money for some of these pets to go through surgery and stuff to try and help them to live their best life, and then they wind up not making it. And it's, you know, you still got to pay that money. So I will go through great lengths. This car is all over the place. What the hell, car? To preserve the life. I am my friend, myself a friend of the NAMs. I'm not doing well with this Jeep here. Jeep is squirrely. Oh fuck. Oh, come on. Oh my god, this is a very delicate situation here. How did we get ourselves to this situation? What are you doing? Jeep. I hope I have the autonomous winch, because this thing's going over and there's nothing I can do to stop it. So it's gonna flip. Oh, you... Please. All right. Water damages the truck. Bullshit. What do you mean water damages the truck? The truck is on its side. I don't know if you realize what's going on here, game. But we got ourselves a situation. We're not worried about the water right now. Driver is on the other side. Driver can breathe. Game. Allow me to do the thing, please. Okay. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is a catch-22. It's gonna get a little hectic in there, Stan. Okay. All right. How do we get here, chat? By what mortal device has led us into this predicament? Oh, you son of a bitch. I fucking knew that was gonna happen too. That was weird. The game blipped out here real quick. I don't know what that was about. Oh, look, we're back on the road. Interesting. So, Mr. Norton can just not have logs. I don't care. No, we're gonna get Mr. Norton his logs. 2 hours, almost 3 hours in. Drove up a tree. Streamer, oh my god. Streamer cannot control. Truck is too powerful. It's a very big difference, especially with the steering wheel. The steering wheel is in need of like precision movements. Okay, so let's do a test here. Let's park this behemoth. I'm turning the steering wheel right now. It's turning, it's turning, it's turning, it's turning. Do you see that right there? The steering wheel is almost 45 degrees to the left before I get this moment, this turn, this movement. To the right here. You have about, not 45, it's in total between left and right before the steering wheel starts to turn. I have about 45 degrees of play, which if that were like a road vehicle, it would immediately be impounded. If someone of the law, officer of the law, were to find out that you had that much play in your steering wheel, you'd probably just be going to jail for reckless endangerment. And that's why this I got like the drunk squirrely thing going on here. Which leads back to the other thing. If you can save up for better equipment, do that. Do not suffer. You're gonna have to pay more in the long run. Oh! For stupid thing that you know, I got a good deal on this steering wheel, when in actuality you didn't, because it sucks. Throw it out. I don't know. Something, like I said, to donate things, certain things maybe don't donate. Cursed dolls, certain haunted objects, things that don't work, things that are like I can understand donating stuff that, please Paul, why are you attracted to the front of my vehicle? Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch. Ah, like I can understand donating stuff that's not like the best stuff, like hand-me-downs, but if it straight up doesn't work, it's broken, don't donate it, you know. That's the same thing as buying shitty things. Some kid sees that, some, like, you know, doesn't have a lot of things. Mom, can I have this thing? Look, it's so cool. Mom gets it. Mom doesn't know that the thing doesn't work. She can't like take it apart and see that it's all broken on the inside because some yeehaw like donated it. The people at the store aren't going to check it. Which leads me to another cool story about air conditioning equipment. Whenever you buy expensive stuff like Home Depot, especially Home Depot, you can return the stuff. And so what people have done, don't get this idea, don't be one of these people. They will take stuff like if you have to replace the toilet seat cover, they will take the old toilet seat cover and put it in the new toilet seat case and bring it back and go, oh, I didn't want this anymore. Yeah, I went to, you know, I put it on and it was like, it just didn't sit right. Like I wanted a different color. So, okay, do you want to exchange? No, I'm good. I'll just get my money back. I don't need a seat cover that bad. And they will have given you their old shitty one. So somebody doesn't, you know, check the box because somebody will have given you their own, like, butt-tainted toilet seat. Now, this is the story that I've heard, okay? And I've seen this happen. I haven't touched the toilet seat, okay? This is not a toilet stream. I mean, it's a toilet stream. It's a shitty stream, but not in the way in which one were to think. Truck, please. Stop jumping all over the place. Stop honking the horn. So I went to get my house. When I bought this house, it came with, it has a, not a Nest, it's a Ecobee, which I hadn't heard of before. I had the standard one that I used before was kind of a touchscreen. It's like a baby's first touchscreen. Game, why are we glitching out a little bit? The hell? It's like dropping frames. It's lagging a little bit. It was a, I don't remember what the, Honeywell. Honeywell is generally a good brand. We use it at work. It's good, like, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles. The one that I had originally in the last place that I was in had like Wi-Fi so that I can like set the, you know, temperature is hot, I'm coming home early, turn it down. I'll come home to a nice cool house. So I had a Honeywell in the old place. This place has an Ecobee, and I'm already halfway through my gas tank here. Ecobee. Ecobee's fine. Ecobee cover is completely like iPhone glass on the front. Ecobee does not stay on the wall very well. Ecobee is mounted to the wall, adjacent to the stairs. Thump, thump, thump up the stairs. Ecobee falls off, cracks the screen. Okay. Ecobee is still able to be used from the app until the screen that is broken starts changing settings, and then I have to replace it. Okay, great, wonderful. Go to the store, get a new one, so that I don't have to rewire it. It's got like all the wiring in the mounts. Fine. bring home the other one. Notice that the air conditioner is making very bad noise. Very, very bad noise. Terrible noise. Like if you've ever heard an air conditioner that is like loses a phase or is running in reverse, that's the sound that it was making. And I'm like, I what the fuck? Did I not wire it right? Panic sets in. So I go to check all the wiring. The wiring's good. Come to find out that not only did the Ecobee that I got was not the same one as advertised by the box. It was a returned and broken one because somebody had upgraded their thermostat and taken the old broken one and put it in the box and returned it for cash value. That's like straight up stealing at that point. And not only are you just stealing from like the store, which, you know, they're, you know, the prices are decent, but you're also screwing somebody else because the store can't check the thing. They just put it in the box, which like kind of shame on the store at the same time. So I'm using like I'm sitting here troubleshooting for hours. Meanwhile, like guinea pigs upstairs need cool air. Can't get cool air because somebody has put this stupid thing in the box and returned it to the store for that hee-ha, I got money back. No, don't be like that. Just pay for the thing. If you're poor, I understand, but this is like twice I did that. I went back and I had like another one. They gave me another one that's the same exact thing. So it's like, is it like some kind of a, is there some kind of like a black market thing going on here? I don't know. I was like very frustrated. I was very frustrated, Chad. It was like, it was an effort, an exercise in frustration. And it's like, if it's just me, okay, I'm just gonna strip down, take a cold shower. But I got like animals and stuff. They need like the cool air. Wow, thank you, Geo. 3004 3004. I'm gonna call you Geo. I don't wanna break your name. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Thank you for help supporting the guinea pigs. They're in the other room living their best life now. I have an air conditioner. This gas tank is going down very quickly. Just fill it up. Press the A button, streamer. Okay. But yeah, all animals are now good. Yeah, thank you again for the follow. I really appreciate it. Like a lot of people are like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But you know what? It is. Because it means that you're here. And then you'll like what you see. And I'm glad that you like what you see. It means I'm doing something right with my life. Something I'm not doing right with my life is buying cheap steering wheels that have 45 degrees of play in them to make me look like I'm drunk. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. I wish I could drive a straight line. This is one of the DLC trucks. This one in particular. This is actually the truck that I had lost due to an update. It had gotten lost, chat. Like I couldn't find it anywhere. It wasn't on the map. It wasn't retained. And I started looking around, and it was like, I told this before, but anyone new coming in, this might save their life. I don't know if this is applicable to anybody else, but you open up a co-op game, like you do just co-op by yourself. Your trucks should all be there. You deploy the truck, retain the truck, and then when you go back into like the single player game, it should be there. Am I taking the right road? Yeah, there it is. Sure shit. Speak of the devil. Right there. I'm gonna hopefully have enough fuel to get this thing. Wow, this was like a quest. Holy shit. Turn off the truck. If anybody knows, if anybody's smart, like, to what degree do they track the fuel on here? No. Do you see that? I almost self-sabotaged. Refuel, not recover. So like this has like 10 gallons. Is it gonna be like flat 10 gallons next time? Or is it like they're varying degrees? I guess from like a programming perspective, is it just like floating point values or they're decimal points? That should get you... Do I have more roof rack or is that it? It's probably it. I'm going to do... Wait. I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna give it everything I got, and then I'm gonna recover this and put it away before it like gets lost to space and time and space. Get into the retain. Like sometimes, like okay, I will leave it up to the chat here. This question here, legitimate question. When someone comes in and follows, and they don't say anything. Like sometimes like I've read that some people like to be shout out, some people don't like to be shout out. I've kind of suggested this like to like on stream. I haven't like officially done it to Twitch, but maybe there should be like a silent follow. Some people don't like that. Like sometimes, like at the very beginning of the Twitch, I was like very shy, didn't stream, wanted to like follow, but I knew as soon as I followed, I was gonna forget. If I didn't do it then, I was gonna forget. And then, you know, I had, you know, follow, make the choice to follow. And then they're like, they come out with the grandstand band. The entire army of the Gungan Star Wars comes out with their dun da 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 da. He's followed, and I'm like, holy fuck! And I just like backpedal my way out of the, and I just like leave. So I don't know what to do. Like I'll say like thanks for following, and then I'll kind of leave it at that. I'm not like picking on anybody at all. Like this is from my experience, which is valid in my own shoes here. I legitimately don't know what to do. Some people are like, just call them out. Like, so I do that. I do that by default. And if they choose to run, then they're allowed to run. Let the pokey run. Like Malamar just escaped. Thanks, Malamar. Live your best life. Exactly. You can pick on me. I'm a streamer. I will take it. The thick skin. Sometimes the thick skin is built up by pounding the skin. Pounding the meat. Yes. But as I've said before in chat, somebody, you know, you've all heard me say it before, the bones win out in the end. The bones always win out in the end. The silent, unseen ones, they win out in the end. They will prevail over the flesh. Such a weird thing to say. What a weirdo. Am I gonna be able to get this way and back? I might have to abandon this trailer. That's why I didn't want to quite take this truck. Yeah, exactly. And that's what you have to rely. You just have to fall back. Just do what you're gonna do. Just be yourself. Because if you try to be somebody else, you're gonna fail. Absolutely, you're gonna fail because they are set up to do certain things that you're not set up to do because you are not them. Like this truck, for instance. Like this is a great truck to go, but it does not go far. So I have to like kind of keep helping it. And if you require help to be someone you're not, then it's easier to just be yourself. The snow running is going. It's attempting to go. It's going slow. You have to pick and choose your battles. And the battle that I picked was, oh cool, 8 tires spinning. The drawback of being 40-gallon tank, which I am desperately trying to mitigate. I see where the arrow is. It's right there, Mr. Norton's house. He made the Norton antivirus, so I'm trying to bring him long logs so he can create another cabin with which to code more antivirus. So that's the goal for this particular run here. However, I'm like in the back of my brain. I got like, I don't know if this is normal, if other people do the same thing. Like it's probably just like thinking in the background. I feel like I have my subconscious always working. The ADHD brain it's a weird thing. In the background, my brain is calculating right now the percentages of me being able to get out of here with the trailer, and those percentages are very, very low. I mean, I'm gonna have to dump this trailer. Come on, truck, please. Please. There goes another young tree. Sorry, tree. Try again next year, I guess. And so I'm gonna probably have to ditch this truck, or this trailer, once I do this mission. Yeah, Norton, he just watered his flowers. He had a leak in his main line into his house recently. Spilling water all up and down this road. Mr. Norton is very sad. He just got his plumbing fixed, however the road is still wet and extremely muddy. Mr. Norton could have, like, put some sand down or something to... Oh, don't kill Mr. Norton's tree, please. Don't want him to sue us. Turn. Truck, please. I'm begging you. Yeah. Right there. Grab the fresh dirt. Dirt that sits in the sun is more likely to become dry. before wet dirt in the shade. Mr. Norton, I'm gonna knock down your fence there real quick. Just because. Yeah, Solos has a love-hate relationship with... Okay, there we go. Weight is now removed. Let me turn this truck off so I can think, because my brain takes a little while to think. And leaving that idle is time that I'm wasting. Solo has a love-hate relationship with... Oh man, it's so tempting right now. With the co-op in this game. And it's absolutely justified. Thing froze. Yeah. See, I'm learning that. I've never done co-op in this game, so I'm not completely to the point where I can like say if it's good or not. Like, I've never done it. I don't know. But from what I've seen, people have issues with it. People have a lot of issues with it. I'm hoping to not have issues on this road, because I feel like this is going to be issue road. I've been here a couple times, and what's going to happen, chat, I can feel it like in my bones. Remember the bones went out in the end? That I'm going to probably get something stuck, and then the trailer is going to get stuck. And the trailer is, you can't really recover the trailer. So I'm going to mitigate this mud. Don't go in the mud. If you want to have a good time, yeah, go crawl around in the mud. Don't do it in a truck. Don't get stuck. And I'm gonna try to hit up this path here. Let's see. How can I mitigate this? And this kind of goes for real life too. I've been in situations, middle of the night, muddy. Chat has heard this on occasion. Try to like grab onto the leafy green thing. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's why I've kind of wanted to do the multiplayer. Like, I even told them, like, if you want to have, because it devolves into very quickly into troubleshooting stream, and troubleshooting stream is no fun for the streamer. Some people in chat, like, I would sit through a troubleshooting stream if I can be there to help. I would do it. A lot of people don't want to see troubleshooting stream. They want to see the game. They want to see the gameplay. They don't want to see like they don't want to go backstage and see all the little lights and stuff. They want to see the performance. And I don't blame them at all. Barely have issues with Call of PS4. So this is like the other thing, the other layer to that is cross-platform is a nightmare. The coding for that is a nightmare. Trying to get different technologies, like it's the same game. I understand it's the same game, but it's kind of not when you base like you have different platforms. They have different ways of running their architecture. And to get these games to sync up on a platform altogether is a feat in and of itself. It works on some games it doesn't. This game, it seems to have an issue playing. Solo, I know, hopefully he doesn't, you know, I don't think he'll mind me talking about like his experiences on the stream. He had played with someone on Xbox, and that seemed to work. He had played before with somebody straight computer to computer, and that didn't work very well. Every time they would go to refuel, like that's kind of a major point of the game is you need fuel. Wow, this is a lot less. Maybe I should have taken this way the other way. Like for some reason that was a lot more of an issue, computer on computer. I don't know why. You would think that would work better, but so we have one for no issues, and then we have who was it? Solo Blade with issues sometimes. On days that end with the letter Y, under a full moon. And that's, oops. And that's, I don't like, you know what? If you're overseas, I could see that also having latency issues occur as well to be an issue. If you're in a game where you all have to be like in the same place, and then the person's like flying through the air because they're in a different spot, and just like weird things occurring, I can see that as becoming an issue as well. So there's many variables. We no longer are bound to be sitting next to our best buddy in the same room with a controller hooked up to the same device. We can now do this all over the world. Like, I have people watching from Canada. I have people watching probably from Europe. I have people watching all over the place. Some games I play are played with people from all over the place, and there's all kinds of latency issues and different things that are not entirely addressed. I'm gonna shut this truck off just for like the realism aspect of not having to reprime the entire engine. I know it doesn't matter in this game, but let's just like use our imaginations a little bit. Let's use those. Imagination is good. Keep the imagination going. That's where your child lives. Your inner child still lives in your imagination somewhere. Maintenance trailer. No, I want to go to the garage right here. And then let me see. Because I don't want to leave a bunch of trailers all over the place. And I don't think I want to use this truck again. It's a good truck, but if I have to keep refueling it, it's gonna cost time. Oopsie whoopsie. Okay, so I can just get the scout, just do the scout thing again. Let's just do that, because I don't see a place near here where I can bring trailers back except for that spot. Let's do that. Let's finish it out with this here. Play this out. Let's go see. Let's go see your buddy again. So yeah, this is like, it's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the fact that we can just be anywhere and look down and just like play with other people and have fun. But there's a technical aspect that it throws a little bit more wrenches in there, and I'm also one that will find myself being like, we're in 2020. Why is this an issue still? And it's an issue because it's ever evolving, ever changing. We come out with new pieces of hardware very quickly. Whereas before you'd have like Model T would have this part, everyone would use the part. And you'd have like, everyone used the same things, but now we're all using different stuff. There's a lot more choices, a lot more customability, if that's even a word. Probably not. Artillery? You know what? Artillery is a nice pokey catch. Pokey catch the pokey. No, not coke catch, please. That's something else. We don't want to do that. This is family stream, okay? Please. This is family-ish stream. I'm trying to become more family. Dropping the F-bomb every 5 minutes is kind of counterproductive to that. Some people don't want to hear that stuff. And certain people especially don't want to go on like poke-catching tirades. What are you doing? Please, keyboard. That was entirely my fault too. Like, the C is nowhere near the P. What the heck? So we're gonna get this truck back there, and then if you guys want to continue to see this effort in trying to turn the steering wheel, then we will continue. If you guys want to do Banjo-Tooie, I wanted to stream Banjo-Tooie today. That should actually be put me right at noon. I gotta take the dogs for little walkie-walkies. It's so cute. I say walkies. I go downstairs, I say walkies, and they all come running down. Like, yes, we have to go for a walk. Let me outside. What's not cool is they like to stay out in the sun and burn. And they're just like, this is cool. They're sun tanning, right? And I'm sitting out there, and I'm like, dogs, please. I'm burning. I don't have the fur to protect me. Whoa! Did you see that? I don't know how we survived that one. That was a close one. That would have been another. Yeah, you know what, Artillery? Go live your best life. Go swim out in the ocean. And they just sit there. It's like, I like to watch you suffer, human. Suffer. Like, I don't know if they're cold in here. It's 75 in this room. And it's about the same throughout the house. It's not like they're freezing. I would prefer sub 70 temperatures, like 60, like high 60, even low 60. Like, the colder the better. I don't know where I got it from. I'll have like other people in sweaters and stuff. They'll be like, aren't you cold? I'm like, no. I'm building up resistance for when the summer hits. I'm trying to save some of this coldness for another time of year. Refuel. Source roof rack goes to that one, yeah. And then the other one too. Might as well. Now send the truck away. Let him live a good life. Can you imagine, like, without a customization option? Other people play this on hard mode. Those people who are here, I'm assuming that there's no option to just bring it back to the, you know, video game. You can just make it magically appear in the garage. Or am I wrong? Because I think that was TV. I don't want to shut off, please. That was one of the things that kept me from doing like the harder modes in games. It's great fun to watch, but it's a nightmare to play sometimes. Recover costs money. Okay, so is there like a stable source of income? Like, can you get more money other than just like the missions? Like I should say a recurring cost thing. Like, I know Pokemon, like you beat all the trainers and everything. Elite Four is basically the only way you get more money. Without that, there's like no way to recur more money. And if you keep, like, say I'm baby, I start my first game, I keep having to recover because I'm not good. I run out of money. I can no longer buy other truck. Is that true or no? Wow. Only half price. Real world. Just like, that's actually better than the real world, sadly. Like, as soon as you drive off a lot, that's like most of the car stays, like most of your money and the car stays at the dealer. But yeah, I choose safe mode sometimes. Sometimes it's good. Like, if you want a challenge, absolutely go for it. I have challenge in my life enough for several people. So I will play the Dark Souls games. I will suffer through that. But if I have a choice to do something super hard or on an easier setting, even load cargo costs. Wow. That's some beefcakes. That's some steak right there. The game profits. I am going to go through the muddy field. I'm gonna give it a go. Bigger trucks sometimes don't have a good time in this muddy field, but I have 8 tires and I'm hoping that that'll work. Costs $3,500 to move from map to another one. Wow. Okay, I'm good. I'm good with the easy mode then, if that's the case. How many of you actually play that, like, consistently, just the hard mode? Oh, like between a mission and a glass. Okay, see, that makes, like for realism's sake, like, you have to transport the vehicle. But how many of you actually play that, regularly, I should say, on the hard mode? It doesn't, it sounds like a challenge, absolutely. I have fun with certain things and not others. Like time limits? Like, I have so many hours in a day that I get to do things. Like, I don't want to continue the time limits. In Vitchy game, I'm supposed to be resting and relaxing. So I have a kind of a... I'm not like... Most of the games I'm not going to go hard on. Especially if I just start out a game. If I like a game and then I go into more of it, then I will rack up the difficulty. All right, we made it. Wow. Wonder if we can medium logs. You know what? I'm gonna try to finish this mission today. I know I was just gonna do. So we don't need any more long logs. Okay, everything else is medium. So we're gonna double up the trucks on that. I know I wanted to just do that, but if we're here, I'm already in the game. I'm already watching. People are already watching. I think I'm gonna do that. It's been 3 hours. I'm gonna step out real quick to take the dogs out for a walk. You're talking like, oopsie. Please stop the truck. Oh well, truck is just gonna crash. There you go. Gotta do some, body function things. And then, yeah, I will be back. Give me about 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes or so. I will BRB. I'm gonna pop on over to my BRB screen, where you guys can see the cool thing. Avatar is gonna take a break too, but I'll be back. I will definitely be back. Let me make this a little bigger for those who haven't seen it. Oh, that's the wrong thing completely. Please, Control Z work. It did. Let me pop this here. Everyone can see all the cool places that I've been. And then yeah, I'll be back. I will be back. 10-minute stops. Something happened here. I'm hearing this on the wrong screen for some reason. Where I shouldn't be hearing it on the TV. I'm not sure why that's happening. I gotta turn the TV down now. Can I hear it on here? Let me see. I got like a sandwich in my hand, so I'm trying not to drop too much. No, I can't. That's weird. Oh boy. I wonder what else broke. You know what? There's a setting inside of this. Audio. I don't have that setting. Setting is missing for some reason. Why is it missing? Audio. Yeah. Oh, there it is. That's weird. Completely weird. So I'm not hearing any of this stuff. What changed? Why did I? Let me do a restart here real quick.